Hello, good evening, everyone. I'd say, what are we? What are we, a week away from the beginning of the 2024-25 NBA season? Definitely looking forward to it. I want to say, I'd probably say, as seasons are going on, like as we get like further along into the NBA seasons, I'm getting more excited. I'm getting more excited. I don't know what it is, but each year I'm more excited than the last. I guess it's because it's not like before where you'd have a team dominate for like 2, 3 years. Boston obviously won it last year. The question is, can they repeat? I think the last team to repeat was the Warriors. Am I right, Star? The Warriors was the last repeat, right? I'm
Yeah,
pretty
and
sure.
Kevin Durant, yeah.
Yeah, so it's always interesting to see which team's going to step it up, and if the team from the last year will be able to defend the championship. Uh, the funny thing is, if you take a quick look at our record, just take a look at the videos, the things we've been talking about, we've been spot on. I mean, we called the Denver Nuggets when they won that year. We said all they needed to do was be healthy. Uh, they weren't healthy, but they had everyone ready to play, and they won. Wasn't really my favorite team. To be honest, my favorite team that year was Boston. And I had to actually go against Boston because Boston just didn't have certain things that I thought a championship team needed to have. And let me be honest, last year I felt somewhat the same way, especially getting closer and closer to the finals. I felt like there are certain things and even now there's certain things that I want to see from Jason Tatum and Jalen Brown that I haven't seen yet. And even though I got a lot of love for those guys. I'm glad they won a championship, and I wouldn't be mad if they won another one. But there's certain things that I want to see from those guys. I think they could play better as a team. I don't think the way they rely on the 3 point is it would be great for them to be good 3 point shooters, but I think they rely heavily on the three. And for guys who are those two guys are really athletic, I think they could do a lot more than just jack up threes all day. You see what I'm saying? So they're a very talented team, and I think they won based on how talented their team is. But a team that plays really good team basketball could easily come in there and win a championship this year. So that's why I'm saying I'm excited. I'm excited to see. I think the team that wins the championship this year is going to be the team that plays the best basketball in terms of team basketball. So yeah, we'll see, we'll see. But we're gonna watch a lot more closely as the season starts. We're gonna be looking at players, younger players like rookies, and players who are lower on the roster. See what they need to do to get playing time, and players that a lot of people want to talk about. See what do they need to do to help their team. So yeah, so what we're gonna do today. We're just gonna look at the rosters. I'm going to give you a quick opinion on what I think, what I see when I look at the roster, what the first thing that comes to my mind. Then I'll give you an over and under. And yeah, we're going to keep it as quick as possible. This is probably going to be the quickest NBA season preview that you'll find on YouTube. So let's get it started. I think, what do we got? I think we got the Wizards. I'm gonna have to just bear with me because I got to match up with the list we have here. So the Wizards, I'm pretty sure would be somewhere. Okay, last. Okay, so the Wizards, obviously, last year weren't great. I don't think anybody expected them to be great last year. Uh, they got the number 2 pick, Alexander Sarr. Now I'm pulling up their depth chart here. What's the okay? First of all, let me say the players that I'm thinking about when I look at the Washington Wizards. The first names that come up is gonna be Koulibaly. All right, obviously Sarr, Alexander Sarr. I think I forgot what his first. Yeah, Bob Carrington and Poole, Jordan Poole. Those are the guys I'm thinking about. And when I say those names, I think that's going to be your core of this team. Really, Poole, I don't think anybody else is going to put their hands on him until he shows something. And I think Poole will feel like, you know what? But by the time he sees other teams aren't going to be reaching out for him, I think he'll give Washington a shot. So I think that core is going to be these young guys: Bub Carrington, Koulibaly, Alexander Sarr, and Poole. I think that's going to be your core Wizards team. And I'm going to say that Koulibaly has a breakout year this year. I think he's going to do some things that has some people turning heads. So, yeah. So, with that being said, though, 21.5. Last year, their record, I think they were below that. I'm going to go under. Yeah, I'm going to go under with that one. So yeah, I'm gonna go under. I'm not. It's a tough one for me to do that with the Wizards, but yeah, I'm gonna have to go under. You know what, let me get my
Uh,
better lighting. What do you think?
yeah. I mean, they're the bottom of the league, I could say, for sure.
Exactly.
Yeah, they're in the bottom.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's gonna go under. I'd
Yeah.
say put some money on the under. I mean, what you really think they're gonna do with this team?
Well,
Well,
the
I
thing is,
mean,
can they be competitive? That's what I'm wondering.
well, they got
I mean,
JV. I
people.
don't I
Ooh,
don't know
JV.
what
Yeah.
JV doing there.
And there's some people saying he could be a trade piece at some point. Kuzma and
Mm.
Jonas could get traded at some point.
Pool. I mean, Pool could go on the next team too. Yeah, I'll
I
see.
don't. I think he can, but I don't think who would take him.
Somebody just want to shoot it. I mean, it did help Golden State win the championship.
Somewhat, but a lot of people have a lot of issues with Poole, and I think just off the bat, I'm not an expert, but I'll say off the bat, the tough thing with Poole is that he's somewhat of a point guard, but he's not a good point guard. Like he has
Hmm.
point guard skills, like he could handle the ball, he could somewhat shoot the ball, and you'd love to. And he's not the best shooting guard either. So it's like
No, no.
tricky. Where do you put him? How do you see what I'm saying? How does he fit on your team? Because I
Yeah,
thought he would be doing well on the Wizards, right? Because
I
it's open, it's
I
wide
thought,
open.
yeah, I thought he would be the star of the team, but doesn't look like.
I guess he is the star because you could say he's probably the best player on the team. Maybe I guess you could argue between him and Kuzma who the best player on that team is. But
Hmm. Hmm.
at least Kuzma, you know what you're gonna get.
Okay,
You know
well,
what he brings. Mhm.
let's skip. I mean, it's a rebuild team. We don't really need to talk about them. Not
True,
not in
true.
detail. Let's skip to a thing. Do you have your
Okay.
thing for
Yeah, the Jazz. To tell
the
you the
Jazz? You
truth,
got your info?
yeah, to tell you the truth about the Jazz, they're one of my favorite teams this year.
Is
They're
it,
the,
isn't that
I'm an
a
underdog.
rebuild
Uh,
team too? Isn't that a
I don't
rebuild
know.
also?
Well, yeah, you could say they're already in they started rebuilding from when they got rid of Mitchell, right? Like
Yeah, yeah,
and
but
and Gobert, right?
yeah, you're right. But they were trying to trade marketing in the summer, but I guess no buyers.
They don't want to trade
So
Markkinen. They don't. They want
they want
Markkinen.
him.
Markkinen. Yeah, they want him. So they're trying to entice him.
Oh,
I like their team, and like I want to be stupid and say they're gonna make some noise,
hmm.
because I like the players on their team, but I have to remember they're young. And the thing is, though, they'll be competitive. At the very least, I feel like they'll be competitive. The names that stick out, I got a lot of names on this one. I got Kyle Filipowski, Taylor Hendricks, Keontae George, Larry Markkinen, uh, and Cody Williams. You know, Jalen Williams' brother.
Oh yeah. Oh, they're the one that dropped him. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, Cody
They're the one that
Williams.
dropped him.
So there's a lot of players. I think that's why I like the Wizards so much is because there's so many players. I like Taylor Hendricks. Kyle Filipowski, remember he didn't even get picked. Got shifted
Mm-hmm.
around. He didn't even get picked. So I'm really looking this team. I'm gonna be watching all their games because I just want to see
Yeah.
how these players play. I want to see does Taylor Hendricks start. I want to see all that. So yeah, that's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at those players. First thing I'm thinking about is, you know, are they as good as I'm thinking? Because I favor this team, so I want to see how close are they to what I think they should be. That's what I'm trying to look at, right? And
Yeah.
yeah, and if they could be a playoff team, right? I'm wondering if they could be a playoff team. So I'm definitely gonna have to go up. I have no choice. I have to go over. I have to because I want to see this team do well.
Well, last
But
year they got last year they got 31, right? 31 wins. So
31,
yeah, have they gotten better?
they got a lot
Yeah.
of young pieces, so it could
I'm
go
pretty sure
either
they
way.
should get better. They should get better. I mean, they got drafted. Team
Yeah,
should
they got
more
a lot
chemistry.
of young pieces, but it's how do those pieces work together? How ready are these guys? Right? Like even Kyle Filipowski, right? You know, is he? You know, does he have anything to offer? Like he didn't barely even got picked. Right? A lot of people had him going like pretty low, right? So you know, it'd be interesting to see what he does. Bryce Sensabaugh, he's another rookie too. They just got so many nice pieces on their team. So I have to go over. I have to just if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but I have to go over with the Jazz just because of favoritism.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep.
Yeah,
I'm thinking that too. I'm thinking that they should go. They should go over.
yeah.
Okay.
And the flip side,
They
like
should
you
go.
could say they want to get Cooper Flag. Everybody's talking about the Cooper Flag chase, right? Now I'll talk about this in another video, but let me just say this right off the bat with Cooper Flag. In my opinion, he's not a guy that you're looking to build your team around so much as you would Wembenyama, right? When I say that, I mean like Larry Markkinen and Cooper Flag. I mean, Cooper Flag has a lot of different things that I could see. Like, yeah, he's the modern day player. He has the handles for a guy his size. He could shoot great, right? But you still need pieces around. You need pieces around him and pieces equal to him. You can't just have him. Where Wembenyama, you could just have Wembenyama, or James, you could have LeBron, Shaq. You see what I'm saying? Cooper, you're gonna
No,
need a guy to pair with him.
Cooper Flag is no star player. I don't see star on him.
Okay, well,
That's me.
is
That's me.
is
Not you.
Jalen
I,
Brown is Jalen Brown a star player?
he's a pretty good player. He's all star. Yeah, a couple of times. Of course, he's a star player.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, that's what I see Cooper Flag could be. Like, like
Cooper Flag.
in terms of
You,
quality.
you see,
Like,
you see, you're. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Thing. You're the kind of person. That when Cody Zeller was drafted, everybody Cody Zeller is this, Cody Zeller is that, and then now where's Cody Zeller? Where's his brother? With all these people talking about Cody Zeller, Cody
I'm
Zeller, I stick
I'm
to my
pretty
word. I
fair.
say Cody Zeller,
I'm
no star. That's what I say. I
I'm
say
pretty
Cody
fair
Zeller,
when it
no
comes to
star.
my picks.
Where's
Cody
he now?
Zeller wasn't on my radar.
Oh,
None
okay,
of
but
these guys, Michael
he was
Gilchrist,
on.
none of those guys.
He was on a lot of people's radar. I just name it as it is. He doesn't seem like a star.
You see, I
Cooper
okay.
Flag.
Let me tell you something. There's only a few players I could think of that been on my radar when I watched them in college, and I could name them probably on one hand. I'll tell you: Carmelo Anthony, Kevin Durant, James Harden, Paul George. Those are the
Mm-hmm.
only guys that I watched in college. I was like, yo, and
Yeah.
Luca. When I
Well,
seen how Luca, yeah, you know, I seen, but I couldn't really, cause you know, but James Harden, Paul George, Kevin Durant, and Carmelo Anthony. Best players I ever watched. I never went to bat for players like that, really.
Yeah,
And I'm not going to bat
yeah,
for him. I actually agree with you. I think that he's just going to be a good piece that you'll have to pair him with someone else.
exactly. All right,
Yeah.
we'll go to the next one. We don't need to kill ourselves with a team that
All right. Cool.
would probably barely make the playoff or play in. So let's see. Okay, this team is your team. I'm not
Yeah.
sure. Are they trying to get Cooper Flag too?
Well, this year they can't really do that. You know, they got too many. They got too much at stake, right? When you look at the roster, I mean, R.J. Barrett, quickly, Barnes, they pretty much said this is where they're going, right? The only thing I could see them doing is trying to beef up the center spot. Um, I think the starting lineup. Let me take a look at the depth chart because
Take
I
a look at
think
the
and
depth.
Grady. I think Grady will be in the starting lineup. I'm pretty sure. So I'm thinking
Yeah,
it's going to be
we
quickly.
don't need Cooper. Grady Dick will do what Cooper was doing with those three.
Yeah, yeah, no, yeah. What Cooper was doing?
No, I'm saying Grady Dick's a really good shooter, and he could do
Yeah,
could he do almost the same thing as Cooper? I mean, what's so
Grady. I
good
think
about Cooper?
Grady's more of a shooting guard. Grady's more of a guard. That's the good thing about it. He's like what 6'7", but he's like
Really?
a guard.
A guard?
I mean,
Wow.
yeah, he's more of a shooting guard.
With his length,
Yeah, and they got him starting
with
at
his height,
shooting guard. They got him starting at
uh,
shooting guard. They got Emmanuel
shooting
Quickly,
guard so
Grady
tall.
Dick, R.J. Barrett, Scotty Barnes, and Pirtle.
Yeah, it's right there. It's right there.
Right.
Money
So
quickly, Barrett. Yeah.
what do I got for now?
So,
Wait, hold on. Yes.
over under they got 25 last year.
All right. Well, let me say this first. Like when it comes to the players that I'm looking at right now, I'm looking at Grady Dick and Scotty Barnes. Right. Those are the only two players I'm focused on right now, and really, it's really depending on the production from those two guys. I know what Quickly's gonna do. I know what Barrett's gonna do. Especially their success depends on these guys' success too, and that's what will put this team um, in a good situation. The thing is, Barnes, like I said, I want to see. I'm rooting for him. I mean, this is our team. We're heavily invested in him. So I have no choice but to want to see Barnes do well. I don't I don't have the luxury to 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 think Barnes can't do it. I have to believe in this guy. So even though wasn't really I haven't really seen what I think a lot of people are seeing.
Hmm.
I have to go with him, and I'm hoping it works. And
Hey,
I have to go over 30 wins. I have no choice but to do that
you have to go over
because
30 wins.
yeah, like
I'm telling you,
they're in the hunt. They're in the hunt for the
last
playoffs.
year, last year we had um these stars, Pascal, and we have OG for half a season or more than half of the season, and
Yeah,
we only got 25 wins.
that team was
We only have
terrible.
25
That was
wins.
a terrible team.
20,
That
25
was
wins.
that was a terrible team.
Uh,
Who was our
what I
point guard
think
at that time? Who was our point guard at that time?
we got traded, man. The
Oh,
guy that played for
Schroeder. Schroeder, right?
Schroeder, yeah, yeah, he
So
got
think
traded.
about how terrible our team. We started Schroeder, Schroeder, OG Ananobi, uh, Pascal Siakam, Scotty Barnes, and Pirtle. Think about
Hmm.
that starting lineup. What are you doing with that? I'm gonna say it again: Schroeder,
Yeah,
OG Ananobi,
good. Yeah,
Scotty Barnes,
yeah,
Pascal Siakam,
really good.
and Pirtle.
Yeah. Okay, why we didn't win? It sound like a good team to me.
That is a terrible team.
Oh, okay.
That is a terrible team.
When, okay, when Schroeder went to the FIBA and won the championship for Germany, what happened? Weren't you like, yeah, 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 yeah?
Yeah, but what Schroeder did in Germany, a lot, these teams, the way, especially the way the NBA runs, it's not fit for Schroeder's game. So he doesn't shine in the NBA like he shined in the FIBA. I think FIBA's better basketball. FIBA's more team oriented type basketball, right? This
Mm-hmm.
basketball is a little different, right? But thing is, Schroeder's not. Would you say Schroeder is a dead eye shooter? He's not. He's not a dead eye shooter.
Oh, it's a lucky
He's a
shooter, man.
playmaker, but
Lucky
he's a
shooter.
play.
Lucky.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but he's not.
playmaker.
He's a playmaker, right? So what does he need?
Mm-hmm.
He needs shooters. He needs guys who can shoot.
Our pick and roll. I mean, him and was the next guy. They were like killing them inside, just pick and
Yeah,
roll,
pick and
dunking,
roll
dunking.
too, but you have to. You can't skip the shooting. They got to be able to shoot.
Mm-hmm.
So now you got
Yeah,
Quickly could shoot, Grady could shoot, RJ could shoot. He's not really, but RJ he could hit. He could hit a
shoot,
shot. You can't leave him open.
shoot,
You got to guard him, right?
and
Barnes
he
is
love to
getting
drive.
better, right? And then we still got
Yeah,
defense. So they're gonna be chasing. They're chasing. They're starting to chase. The chase is on. I'm just gonna tell you that from now. How you can forget about picks. Just forget about picks because it's not gonna happen. Picks are over now.
uh, picks are over. You really think Raptors is trying to playing? You think did they make playing last year? I'm not even sure. No, we
They're
didn't.
not even going for the play, and they're trying to compete. So they're trying to get in the playoffs.
Put it like this, Scotty Barnes. I know he was in the All Star, but he's no All Star. I'm just
Well,
saying.
you see, that's the thing. I don't want to say that though. I
No,
have
no, no,
never
no.
said that yet. I probably said it off record, but I'm not gonna put that on them. I don't want no
I'm just
excuses.
I'm just telling the truth. If you were picked for the All Star and you make it, two guys injured, and you make it, you know All Star, man.
How many days are we away from what, a week?
Yeah, a week.
A week, all right. So in a week, that's when it's gonna start, and I don't even count preseason. Even though there's some things that I didn't like, that's what I'll say. There's nothing
Mm-hmm.
wrong with me saying so I don't like something, right? I seen some
Yeah.
stuff I like, right, but I seen some stuff I didn't like,
See, we
all
see.
right.
I want the best for Scotty, anyways, right? He just had a baby, so let's hope he's playing good. He's playing good for that.
Yeah, that too, that too,
Yeah, yeah.
that too. I have to check that out.
All right. So you said over in Raptors already, so let's go to Sacramento now.
But what do you think? What do you think? You think the Raptors are chasing? They're trying to go. They're trying to compete.
Yeah, but I heard the GM just say they're it's a rebuild team. That's what he said. Rebuild. Like,
Okay.
yeah, we're rebuild. We're like rebuilding. When I hear it, I'm like, whoa, maybe they he doesn't really expect too much from the team. I mean, 30 win is not really too much, right? 30 win will get you close to a play-in, wouldn't it?
In the East, yeah, good, yeah. In the East, possible.
Because
Well, let me take a look. I want to say in the East, but in the West, definitely not. We know
play
that
in
for
no
sure.
play-in was 36
Okay,
last year
okay,
in the East. Yeah, with all the
okay.
worst team, 36 last year. So that wouldn't even get them in playing if they got over 30. So did the GM said anything about at least making playing or anybody said about playing? Because if they don't say playing, then they go in. 30 is not much. I'm guess. I'm guessing over two, man. It should might be able to go over.
The thing is, though, what's the mission, though? Because if the mission is to what, that's really what it depends on. Because
Mhm.
if they wanna go for a pick, might as well go for a pick and do everything you can do to get a pick. Don't
No,
do the middle. We don't. So either
the only
the
way,
huh?
yeah, the only way they will rebuild is one player getting traded, and that's Pirtle. Because Pirtle is like the oldest player there that might not want to wait.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't think he. Yeah, he could be right, but how old's Pirtle? Pirtle's what? I'm gonna guess he's what 28. I could be wrong.
28. I would think it's 28, maybe 29 now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But the Raptors, I say give them about 2 3 years. Pirtle
Mm-hmm.
still has some growing to do too. Pirtle needs to focus on getting his game right and getting himself together.
Yeah.
I don't think I think he's good. I think he's good where he's at right now
So,
because he
no,
did come back and did
once he's not
resign.
injured.
Hmm?
Yeah, once he's not hurt, I guess he should be where he is, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, let's move on from Raptors. Let's try to think. Cause a lot of teams.
Yeah. So
Okay,
yeah. Okay.
yeah. Did you have the thing on this one?
The Kings.
The reasons on okay?
Yeah. The Kings. First two names that I'm thinking about is Devin Carter, their rookie. I think he's like a point guard, shooting guard. We didn't talk about Devian Mitchell that we got on the Raptors as well. But I
Yeah,
think the reason they let him go is because they're heavily invested in Devin Carter. They're back up to Darren Fox, so I'm interested in seeing what he does. Obviously, DeMar DeRozan. You know,
yeah. The
I think
Rosen.
he'll
Yeah.
gel. I think he'll gel. I think DeMar DeRozan could
What
play
is
with
DeRozan
anybody.
doing on that team? What is he doing on that team?
This is the first time DeRozan gets to play on a team that has is fit for him. Like it's fit.
If
It's
you look at this team, the starting lineup that I see here is pretty decent, pretty good. DeRozan, all those players, especially Sabonis is
is
right.
that
It's a
Herder? Is
double
that
double.
who's the shooting guard? Is that Herder?
It said Herder, but they might change it, so go back and forth, right?
Well, yeah, no, but I'm
Those,
just making sure. But that's who it is, right?
yeah, that's who is. As you said,
Yeah,
these four players are really good players right there.
yeah.
Except
But
Herder.
defense though, what about defense?
Well,
The
take the
defense
Rosen
isn't
out of the
gonna be that
defense.
great.
Fox is a pretty good defender.
Yeah, but they're all okay at best. They don't have one really good defender.
The Rosen doesn't even try on defense.
Yeah, so they're gonna have to be really, really good on the offense. But I think even with that, it's gonna. I think you can expect them though. I'll say this. This is a bold prediction. I think they're gonna have a streak somewhere around the beginning of the season. They might even compete heavily in that tournament, the in-season tournament. But I think aside from that, uh, they're gonna start getting whopped, especially after the All-Star break. Yeah, I
Think
think.
so?
Yeah, I think.
Would they have on the bench? Since you want to look up their depth, check their
Uh,
depth and see.
okay, so they have. Oh, where's I don't see where they put Devin Carter. I don't see him here. Anyway, okay, so Malik Monk. They got Malik Monk.
Pretty good,
Keon
pretty
Ellis,
decent.
pretty good. Keon Ellis. Trey Lyles. Alex Len at the center.
Trey Lyles is pretty decent. Trey Lyles is
Yeah,
good. Alex
yeah,
Len
Trey Lyles.
is good center.
Yeah,
Okay center.
yeah. Colby
Yeah.
Jones. I don't know too much about Colby Jones. But the thing is, I'm trying to find where their rookie is. I don't see their rookie that they just got here. But
Maybe they trade him off, man.
yeah, yeah, I'll check into that. But yeah, but they're and their bench is okay. There's too much OKs. The West is not having anything to do with OK. Remember, the Lakers are still there. Lakers are going to be slapping people down
Get out of
at the
here.
bottom of the.
Get out of here with his Lakers. Get out of here with his Lakers.
That's what I'm saying, though. Sacramento. Well, when we get to the Lakers, we'll talk about the Lakers. I'm not trying to say they're going to be great or anything, but
Oh, okay.
Lakers are going to be a lower team, but
Exactly.
but that's still a tough team. That's still a
Uh,
tough team. You see what I'm saying? That's what shows you how tough the West is. Is that a
yeah,
team like
man.
the Lakers could be like lower, like
Lakers
six,
just
seven.
Bronny. All they want to do is just try to satisfy LeBron and just put Bronny in the game.
Well, we'll get to that. We'll get to that. We'll get to the Lakers, but
Yeah, they don't
let's
mind
save that
losing.
for the.
Yeah. Okay. So what do you think about 46? They got
I'd
46
say
last year. So
I got below. I already put below, so I'm just gonna stick with that. The thing is, I already wrote everything's already set in stone.
yeah,
If I change my mind, I change it, but I don't feel to change it. I go below 46.
yeah. This is for people that want to put in their bets.
Yeah.
In their picks
But
from
yo, we
now.
got a lot. There's a lot more. I got a lot more things coming. So this is just that's it. We're just doing a little over under a little quick preview.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna have some
Okay. So
preseason takes. I got a lot of
oh,
stuff.
so basically, you're saying Kings added DeRozan didn't make a difference. I mean, shouldn't it make a difference? I've given
It's
them
just
one
the
extra
West.
win.
The West is gonna be even better. Like Denver's gonna slip a little bit, right?
The
Like
West is gonna be
the
better when Kings is better. I'm thinking over, but we're gonna use yours over on the record. I
could
mean
be.
under.
Hey,
We're gonna use
you know what?
under.
If it's over, then that's good. I could be wrong. Like this is one of them that I feel I could be wrong. I could easily be wrong, but it's just how I feel about looking at their team,
Yeah,
especially
you think.
defensively.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Was the difference from last year? Didn't they have bad defense last year and get 46?
They had a slightly better, a little bit better defense, more focus on defense, and like I said,
They
I
got a
don't.
good defense coach.
Yeah, but that's why they look somewhat decent, and who knows what he could do. But usually what happens is usually it doesn't work. You see what I'm saying? Especially in the Western Conference. Now, what
Just
division
say
are they? Who are they? What division? Who do they share? Let me see. They're in
Just
uh,
said, man. You saying DeRozan is gonna mess up the team because if they get 46 and added DeRozan, team should be better. So
no, but
DeRozan
that's
gonna mess
okay.
up the
Well, okay. Look at
chemistry.
it like this, though, right? The West is going to be even more competitive. Other teams are getting better, and other
Well,
teams,
I don't see it. I don't see the West anybody getting any better in the West. Like who was injured last year?
well, teams
I
teams
see.
that put their teams together and
Look at
they're going to
Spurs.
be playing
Spurs.
another year, right? You
Go
see them.
down. There's so many teams that the West is not really. Or you think it was better last year? West is worse this year. That's what I
How
say.
is it? How is it worse though?
Paul George
Like
is in the
when I'm saying
thing.
like, okay, let me see. Okay, let me see. I'll
Lakers
just
Lakers is kind of on the dunghill. Lot of team is not really on the uphill in the
I
West
know,
in
but
the
that's my
East.
whole point. That's the point that I made. I said the Lakers are a team that's downhill, but they're still not an easy team to beat, especially not for Sacramento. They'll whop Sacramento. The Lakers will whop Sacramento.
It was Sacramento should if it's a 7 game series, Sacramento should beat them in
No
in
way.
game series.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. That's what I
Unless
mean. You're taking the Lakers like it's not that. And then guess what? We don't have to wait too long because they will play the Lakers. Okay, Look.
Hey,
They're gonna play
you
minute.
gotta consider these old guys, these injury-prone Lakers. LeBron
Okay, their
is
first.
almost 40. You gotta
No,
consider
I hear you,
all
but
these
it's
things.
still the Lakers. It's still the Lakers. You can't be like LeBron this and it's still the Lakers.
He's still up to almost 40-year old. LeBron still
It's
is
still the
still
Lakers,
old.
and I watch them play. I know they're not. I know they're still up there in terms of it's tiers. They're ahead of Sacramento. They were last
Well,
year, and I don't see no reason why they wouldn't be this year.
well, Vegas showed that they're not. So we'll move on and see the Lakers soon.
Yeah,
So
because they're
so you
gonna
put.
play Lakers on the 26th of October. So
Hmm. Okay, we'll see. Uh,
mark that game. We'll
y-
watch that game close.
we'll watch that one. Let's see. Pull up your take on and the Spurs.
Okay, so the Spurs, you might have to help me out on this one. Three
Well,
names.
that first
What I got? I think I got three names. The first three names I got is going to be obviously Wemby, then Stefan Castle, then Keldon Johnson. Those are the names that come to mind when I think about the Spurs. Keldon
hmm
Johnson, because I'm trying to figure out, is he a trade piece or is he gonna be? I think he might end up getting packaged so they could make their team a little bit better. Get some like, or are they going for a pick? Right. So that's the thing. Are they gonna rest Wemby again, load manage him again in his young age? I don't
No,
know.
it's done. It's done. It's playing time or playoff. That's what you're going. Possibly not playoff, but definitely
Yeah,
playing. So I'm thinking that they going over 40 win.
over 40. I got below 35. Or no, is that
Wow,
36?
36. Yeah,
Yeah,
you got
I'll go
below.
37.
Last year you're eyeing them, and I mean, Wemby is in his second year, and no, you
Yeah,
want them.
Wemby
Uh,
Wemby is amazing, but that's my thing. Like, I was like, there was no reason why they couldn't get, like, I thought they should have been able to win some game, but they were arresting him, doing all this stuff. I'm like, maybe it was a good decision. I mean, that's above my pay grade, but I'm not sold on it. I'm okay being wrong, and I'm glad it's on record because I'm like, I'm okay being wrong, right? But
yeah.
uh, I just have to look at it like, they're not that much better. They just got Chris Paul.
So what is this guy? Harrison Barnes. Is he like
Yeah,
not nobody?
Harrison Barnes. I
Harrison
wouldn't
Barnes.
say he
So he's nobody, right?
could be a good role player on the team. That's about it,
I mean, he still could hit the tree. He could still hit the tree.
which is good.
Yeah.
And I think, yeah,
I
I
mean,
think San Antonio will be fun to watch.
no playing for them. You don't think it's gonna be a plane?
No,
I see playing. I don't know about you. I'm betting the over, but
you're gonna see how many teams.
I'm
Once
gonna
we
let
start
you.
looking at it, and you look at the amount of teams that could be in the play-in, then you could really talk. Then when you start
Well,
seeing how many teams are there, like the
yeah,
Clippers.
they're off this year. This year, I don't think they going nowhere this year.
So
But
you're gonna put
I'm
the
pretty
Spurs
sure.
ahead of the Clippers?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Paul is
Mm.
there. Paul is on the team to kind of take them like he did with OKC when he took them to the plane. Did they take him to the playoff? I think they take him to the playoff first round knockout. Remember when Chris
Well,
Paul?
I don't
Uh,
think the Clippers are as low as you think, right? That's what I mean about the tiers. I think you're gonna see that they still got good players, right?
Clippers.
Um, so we'll see
Now
though.
you're high on
We'll
the
see.
Clippers. Wow. Now
I'm
you're high
not
on the
high. You
Clippers.
see, if you gotta be careful. I'm not high. I'm talking about tiers. That's what I'm saying. The Clippers
Okay.
have to take a spot somewhere. But you're saying that the Spurs will take that spot. That's not high. If you get the ninth spot, that's not high. Or 8, 7, that's not
Mm-hmm.
high. High is like 4, 3, 2, 1. Like Denver,
Yeah.
like Minnesota, Oklahoma, that's high.
Mm-hmm.
I got the Clippers maybe somewhere around 7, 8, maybe 9. But we'll get to that. But the Spurs, hey,
Mm-hmm.
it'll be fun if they get into the playoffs. All the better. It'll just be even better. It'll be fun to watch.
Yeah, they gotta be trying to do something for Wimby. I mean, star players don't really don't make playoff for too long, eh? First year, okay, no playoff. Look at LeBron.
Mm.
When LeBron first year, okay, it was shit. Second year, he started to get some win. Third year, it's gonna be when did he make the final? In probably like fifth year.
I think so. But when did he make the playoffs? The first year
No, not the first year, but
or the
second year. I'm talking
second year?
playing just to get 37 win. Not much for star players for
Want I
generations
want to
there.
see that. I want to see that happen. So
Mhm.
I'm just saying I,
Yeah,
I wouldn't put my money on it. I wouldn't put my last $100 on it.
on Spurs over 36. Eh?
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, I just wouldn't. I'd like, oh,
yeah.
can I go
I get.
somewhere else with another team? But if he said no, you have to choose.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, I don't know. And did he even watch them play in the preseason to see if they actually playing good?
yeah. And Wemba looked absolutely amazing. That's just one
What
player.
ab- what about Barnes and Vessel and
They looked alright. They look cool. They didn't look
no,
like someone that Wemby needs right now. Wemby needs like he doesn't have one player that he could be like, yeah, like if he had a Paul George or something like that.
oh,
Then you could be
they
like,
need somebody to knock in the three.
yeah, or
They got
someone to initiate, someone to
Barnes.
kill, someone to help kill.
Yeah. I could see. I could see.
I mean, and that's how I'm like
So
as I watch
who
the
did they
NBA
drop?
season. Huh?
Who did they
This
drop?
year?
Remember, they had the Raptors pick. We're open Raptors keep their pick, and then all of a sudden, boom, San Antonio got that pick. So
Oh,
who did they
Stefan
get? They had
Castle,
two.
Stefan Castle, and then they got someone else too, didn't they?
Hmm.
Yeah, because they had
Yeah, they got
another
two.
pick.
Maybe they trade one of them, or so I'm not sure, but
No, I think they
yeah,
kept that one, but I forgot the name. Like, so I guess it's not that important if I forgot it. But they definitely got Stefan Castle, who is a future gonna be really good. He's a person I could see paired up with Wemby. That's why I think
hmm
their timeline is like 4 years, 3, 4, to be up there,
okay.
like competitive.
Yeah, I'm thinking playoff playing for sure. I'm thinking over close to 40 when they're gonna get. I could see.
That'd
I
be
could
cool
see.
though. That'd be cool. That'd be cool.
Yeah, but it wouldn't put your money on it though. Yeah.
Nah. But hey,
Okay.
Wemby
All right.
could prove me wrong. That's the first thing he could do. If he
Yeah,
could prove me wrong there.
generation talent, man. These guys should be
But you
first
know
year.
what Jordan
They
used
should
to do, man? You know what Jordan used to do and Kobe? You know what they
what
used to do all the time to me?
what that
Prove me
prove you
wrong.
wrong.
Yeah.
Okay. So, well, if he's a star, he's not even a star. They have him as a superstar already, so he should be able to do it, right?
Yep. That's what I'm saying. Jordan
Okay.
did it many times. Many times Jordan proved me wrong. And Kobe. 'Cause those
Mm-hmm.
guys weren't those weren't my guys.
Those was your guy. I don't know about Kobe, but Jordan, Kobe's okay.
Yeah. Oh, Portland, here's your team right here, man.
That's my team, number one team here.
Portland is
They give this
amazing.
22. 22. Well, you know what? They weren't playing bad last year.
No, I like how they play. I like
22.
Shaden Sharp. Let me say the names I got. I got I got Scoot and I got Chris Murray. Those are the names that I think about. I don't know why. I always think about Chris Murray because I don't know his brother. I like his brother's game, and I seen a little bit of Chris Murray. I think Chris Murray has a lot of potential. So I am watching him closely. Scoot, that's a guy you were big on. Uh,
I
didn't
was.
have the best year. Yeah, you were big on. You were big on Scoot, man. In the
You're talking about
draft.
yourself.
No, you. I believe it was you because you're
No,
like, yeah,
no.
man. You're like they got Scoot. I think you predicted they were gonna take Scoot. Didn't they take him at second or third? Third, third,
Brandon
third,
Miller.
third. Miller
I
won at
think I'm
third.
more I and Miller. I think I'm more I and Brandon Miller, not Scoot.
Oh yeah, no, I know Miller's your
You're the
player.
Scoot,
Yeah,
yeah.
I know, but I think you were like you had high expectations for Scoot.
Yeah, yeah. Everybody wanted think better for Scoot, and Scoot disappoint everybody.
Yeah. Well, I'm watching them close. Like I said, those are
Yeah,
the two names.
definitely.
So Scoot, that's why I'm watching him. So, I do, think that he could do better. I think he has a lot of talent. So yeah, I'll be watching him close. And that's it. Just improvement.
Yeah,
That's really
Scoot.
what I think about when I think
I thought
about
the
the
talent
Blazers.
is
Hmm?
yeah, Scoot Anderson number three. Wow, number three.
Yeah, that pick, right?
Oh, yeah, number three. Okay, okay. Yeah, number three.
So
Yeah, 21 win it last year. Uh,
21,
I want to hear what you think about this one. Yeah,
22, or what? 23. They're saying pretty much. I think. Oh wait,
23.
no, not what
I
I
think.
think. I got over. I got over. It's not what I think, right? So that's what I got. I got over. So I'm gonna go with that.
Uh huh.
But I got
Yeah.
21. Or is that 21? Yeah. So ours is slightly different, but
Uh, I just got mine this one live on Bet 365.
yeah, no. Most likely yours is more up to date. But
Oh,
yeah. So I got
you
over.
got 21?
Hmm?
Wow.
Yeah, I got
Yeah, you smart.
21.5. So 22.
5, eh? So yeah.
But I
So
like their team. They got Denny. They got Denny Avdija, right? He's pretty good.
I'm,
Shaden
I'm sure.
Sharp.
Do
They
they
still
have
got Anthony Simmons. Hmm?
Chance Billups as the coach?
Yeah, he might get
Poor
fired
guy.
soon if he can't make a move with this
Hey,
team.
he made it. He made it in the Hall of Fame this year, so he could get fired by the end of the year.
Yeah, that'd be
Yeah,
messed up.
yeah,
Yeah,
he's a Hall
well,
of
yeah,
Famer.
I got
So
over. I got
best.
over for Portland. And shout out to
Yeah,
Shaden Sharp.
yeah. Sharp. He need to step up this year, though.
Yeah,
This year, yeah. I don't know
I
what he's
think he'll
doing.
do that.
Rebuilding. They have a good team. I'm thinking he should go over too. Still, 22 is no big difference. I mean, 21, 22. You improve. Aiden's on the team. I mean, Aiden was the number one pick overall.
Yeah, and I
So
don't think they need no picks.
no, they just need to play. Just need to play, man. I
Yeah,
think
that's how I feel.
Scoot Scoot kind of disappointed me. Everybody expected better from him.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
I think he'll do. But isn't it better that you have players that are on their way up? Because it's like he's only 1 year in, and
Hmm.
Shaden Sharp's what? These guys are so young, right? They could easily
Yeah,
turn into the Oklahoma City Thunder in a couple years, 2, 3 years.
exactly. They just need to play. I don't know what's going on with Scoot though. The guys is wearing this these glasses over his head, and I'm like, what's going on with this guy? Look like he gained a lot of weight when you're young. Should be young, frisky, talented, and want to play, but
Hopefully
he just
that's
seems like he's old with his goggles on his eyes. I'm like, what
hopefully
the
that's
hell, this guy?
muscle. And then maybe he has bad eyesight because he didn't use goggles in college, right? So that could be
No,
that could be a
but
bad thing. Man.
it was
Who
from the G League. Wasn't he from the G League?
Oh yeah, G League. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, the it's hard to pick player from the G League. Did too much coming from the G League this year? I don't think too much player came.
Well, a few. Even Matis Buzelis, Koulibaly, Wemby. Um, I like a lot of players that came from the G League. Remember the Almond
Uh,
twins? Oh, but you're saying this year? I can't remember.
yeah, this
Yeah,
year.
Buzelis.
I don't like too much player from the G League now. I think college will be the best for them to go.
Mhm.
It's like they teach them. It's like a step that they need to learn. They're gonna miss that step.
But
And
well,
that's
when we
college.
get, I'm gonna talk about a player from the G League. But when we get there, well, but I'm saying though, I disagree because Wemby came out the G League. You got this
Who
guy
that?
Koulibaly. You got
Who came out of G League?
Wemby.
When Wembyana didn't play no G
No,
League.
not G League. The what do you call it?
It was your
Yeah,
in
but he played in the
the
G League.
no, I didn't play in the G League. You crazy? No,
He did.
he didn't. Hey,
Yeah, he
no
did.
man. Victor is it Victor Wimbinyama? You talking?
Yeah, he played in the G League
No, he didn't play
with
no G League, man.
Koulibaly and a few other guys. Wasn't Ahmed there?
No, this guy was in college, man.
College? Who? Wemby?
Yeah.
No way. We
No,
what
no, no,
college?
not Wimby, not Wimby.
Oh,
So they said
who?
Wimbinyama was in G League. Which team was he in?
I forgot. What was that team name? I'll pull it up. I forgot the name.
I just pull up Victor Wimel college stats. No, no, nothing. I mean, G League, no team, no undrafted, nothing. He didn't play in the G League, though. No, he never played in the G League. He gets straight from
Okay, what
his
team was this that he played?
straight from his country, man. Straight from France, he was playing in these thing in France.
Uh, all right, I could be wrong. I forgot what team it was, but I thought it was an American team. I could be totally wrong then. Then it was a French team then.
Mm-hmm. Not sure.
Okay.
But
All right. Well, we'll move on.
yeah,
Well,
we'll skip though.
yeah, but yeah, I'll look back at that another time.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
Yeah, but yeah, so over. Yeah, we got Portland for over.
yeah,
Hopefully they could do it.
you have them for yeah, we have them for over, yeah, for sure, for sure. All right, we'll skip.
Y-
It's already an hour, and I don't think we
Yeah,
have
my
to
bad,
get
yo.
to
I didn't even
15.
realize that was a French team. Still, I thought that was a G League team. The Mets. The Mets.
Mets? Oh, shoot.
Yeah, it's a French team.
Okay, here's my team. I'm picking ball prediction. I'm picking Phoenix Sun and Milwaukee in the final. I don't care what nobody says. That's what I pick.
Oh, that is bold. That is bold. I'll give you that
Come
for sure.
on, come on, come on.
Okay,
Uh,
have you even pulled up? Where's there? Who you looking at? You're just looking at the starting lineup?
49 last year.
You're
Yeah,
just looking at the starting lineup?
yeah. I'm just looking at the starting lineup. Who do they get? I mean, last year it
What
didn't
team
work out.
wins? What was the
A lot of
last team
injury.
that won with just? Give me a last team that went to the finals with just a starting lineup.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I
None.
can't tell you.
Absolutely none.
Yeah,
And it don't
none.
matter if they have the best players in the world.
Yeah, but the team is stacked, man. I mean, KD,
Not even,
Booker,
not even Jordan.
Beal. Uh, maybe they should have done some upgrade on a point guard or something. They should have done something like instead of these.
Well, they got
One guy
Monte
they have.
Morris. They got Monte Morris. He's a decent
Uh,
point, and Tyus Jones, who's pretty good. I think Tyus
uh,
Jones. They got him starting.
no,
That
I'm not feeling those
Tyus
guys.
Jones is nice. Tyus Jones is nice. All right, he's pretty good. So, and plus, you better hope he's good. I mean, it's there's no way they're gonna be good if he's not good. All right,
So,
he's gonna
so they
distribute the
got
ball. He could shoot. Right,
maybe
he's a
Ball
good
Ball will
playmaker.
save them.
Who?
Ball.
Yeah, well, I don't even know if he's gonna get playing time. They got him on the fourth lineup. Like
Fourth
he's
lineup.
like he's not
Wow.
he's like the fourth backup.
Tell me they couldn't get no veteran that want to win the championship. I mean, that's what LeBron did. Eh? Any team he has, he actually just pick up player that, you know what, let me go in and try to win a championship. That's
Well,
how this
that's what.
team
Well, that's a good call. That's what they look like. That's what they look like they need. That's all they need right now.
they need some veteran that want to win a championship. Like,
Just one, really, just really one.
yeah, they need somebody, man. Like that want to be in a bench, coming out the bench, and then win a championship.
Honestly, if
I
they
mean,
do
good
that,
luck
and
to
plus
them.
they could get a free agent too. They could. I think that's. I think they should be. They're the top team right now that I'd say that would reach out to a free agent right now.
Free agent, I thought all free agent is gone.
Well, maybe, but they gotta get somebody. They gotta get something. Just like a
Yeah,
player, like you said, like a more seasoned player that could help put things together if they want to make a run. But I don't see them doing anything really, any damage.
yeah,
I don't think
they
anybody.
need
I don't
somebody.
think anybody should be really scared of them, in my opinion. But I could be wrong.
They need somebody, man. I
And
mean, they need some.
in my opinion, that's what I'm saying.
What,
The player
I
I'm
mean,
watching on this team is Bradley Beal. I'm watching him right now, and I'm thinking
why didn't they
if it
get
doesn't work out,
JV? Like,
huh?
there's so
If
many
what?
players that team got. They should have get Valanciunas or some as a backup. Because thing is always injured. The center is always injured. If
Yeah,
they got JV as a backup, it would have been good. So many players that you know that other teams sign and they're not getting nobody. I mean,
yeah. I
come
think
on,
they're
man.
gonna do something. So I see them. They have to do something for
Yeah,
sure. I
maybe add
mean,
add back Chris Paul.
huh? No, they had Chris Paul, didn't
Yeah,
they?
of course, they went to the final with Chris Paul.
That's what I'm saying. They don't.
Yeah,
They're
team
not.
needs
But
David
Tyus
Harden.
Jones is pretty good, man. They just need us. They just need a solid player coming off the bench to
Hmm.
help solidify everything. But I definitely gonna go under for sure. Like what I mean, yeah, I gotta go
Yeah,
under still.
you going under.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Okay,
tough.
okay.
They'll win some games. They'll be competitive, but like I'd say like 45. But what would that put
Hmm.
them? What team was at 45 last year? What was that like? Is that definitely that's in the playoffs for sure? No.
45. Remember
Yeah,
last year they're in play in
46.
and they got 46.
46. That's rough, eh? But they got 49 last year.
Yeah, so and they were injured like crazy. Think they could get 50 this year.
And this could I have under and I don't like I said, I would change it. Oh man, I wonder if I should change that one. Hmm.
That's a crazy one there, man.
Yeah, but the thing is,
I'm liking the
I have
over.
to go based on how they look right now. And that's what I'm saying. They don't have that play. If they had that player, then I'd be like, okay. And if I'm wrong, and if they get that player and they end up going over, It's not my fault, but
Mhm.
I'm only going off of what I see right now.
Yeah, they don't have the player that you think would actually help them.
Yeah,
Right?
solidify them. But they should
Mm-hmm.
make the playoffs no problem, or play in. They
So,
should make the play in, and then whatever they do from there.
yeah, there's lots of players you could pick. Dennis Smith Jr. Who's free. Dwight Howard. I don't know. They want to.
A lot of
Uh,
players. A lot of players.
Doug, even Doug at the free agent, Doug McCatchick, he's free.
Plus, it's not. There's a lot of players that'll be willing to go there too, but they don't
I
really have
know.
anyone to trade. Really, that's the issue. I don't think they could trade anyone. They
Cro-
need
Cro-
everyone they got.
Crowder Crowder is free. Yeah, other players.
Yeah, I don't. I don't think. I think they should stay away from getting players they had already.
Yeah, I know. They already had him already, so you can't pick up a player that
Yeah, especially I
Covington.
think they already.
Covington is free. I mean, Covington is pretty good player right there.
He's
Tyler Covington.
kind of washed up.
Is he free?
He's a little washed up. I think
It's free. I seen it on Upai. It said it's free.
he's
He's a
free.
free agent. Yeah, it's a free
Oh, it's
agent. Yeah,
free agent.
yeah.
Yeah, but I don't
Daniel
know what he.
Gallinari is old. Gallinari is old. Some Thaddeus Young. I'm just looking quick. It's
Those are all. Those are the players left. Yeah,
Wes,
well, yeah, I don't see.
Wesley Matthew, Zeller, the guy that I told you it was gonna be shit in the one of the leagues in no time.
Who?
Cody Zeller. Cody Zeller is a free.
I swear,
Uh,
a team picked him up,
well, maybe
like
they just
Atlanta or something.
maybe they just pick him up too.
Yeah,
Yeah, maybe just Reggie Bullock. Bullock is not bad. He's a nice 3 point guy off the bench. Or
yeah,
did anybody take him up? I'm not sure anybody take him up, but yeah,
yeah, man.
those guys are free. Yeah, okay. So we'll move on from this
But
from
you
this
like
one.
the Suns, though, eh? I
I
know.
like
I
this.
did.
I think
Huh?
Sun should be able to make it to the final. I don't see
Did you
why.
say you don't
Kevin
like the
Durant.
Suns?
I like the Sun. The Sun should be
Oh,
making it
okay,
to the final. Kevin
okay,
Durant is really
okay,
good.
okay, okay.
Thing, yeah, Booker is extremely good.
Yeah, I'm glad you
Beal
say that because at least
is
I could
really
watch
good.
and see.
Yeah,
Have you
those
watched any
guys.
of their preseason games?
No, I don't really watch it. I don't watch preseason game because much. They take out players that you're like, what's going on? And you see
Yeah,
Golden State is 4-0. I'm like, what the hell? Lakers is just playing around with them when they should be beating them. It's like you should try to win
yeah.
from them. I know in preseason.
They try different schemes, different little
Yeah,
things.
yeah, that's all they try now to say. Put this player in. Let's see how we work with that player and those kind of stuff. But yeah,
Yeah,
as now we want to don't care about that. So you're keeping the under 47.
yeah,
You're keeping the under from that game.
yeah. Because like I said, I'm only going off of what I see. If they make a change, then hey, that's not my fault.
Yeah. Yeah. They need to make a changes. They need to make changes.
Yeah. Or no, actually,
So
you know what? Let me say that again. The Suns don't need to make a change. Uh, they need to make
remember
an
that.
addition. They need to make an addition. I
Yeah.
don't think they could afford to give anybody up. They need to keep their team and add a player on their team, just like
Yeah.
what you
And
said.
then well, put it like this. They change the lineup. They have 3 stars on it. One of them gonna be on the court all the time. So they're nice and they can play good with each other. So, but when I was watching it, it seemed like the team you said, your ball, my ball, your ball, my ball. It's kind of like what's playing here too. They
But
sub
they're
Kevin Durant.
way better because all of them, like Durant, Booker, Beal. Well, even I'd say Booker and Durant are more like better playmakers. Like they're really good playmakers, good passers. good court awareness. So that's what makes some harmony in their offense is the fact that you know Booker and Durant definitely know how to pass the ball and how to move the ball.
Did they fire their coach? Are they working with a new coach this year?
Um, yeah, I believe so. Who was their coach last year again? Didn't they already
Uh,
go through?
yeah, I think they
Yeah,
already.
yeah, they fired that coach.
Yeah, Phoenix Suns coach, head coach. Who's the head coach? That's Milwaukee's coach, Mike Bud, Bud,
Oh,
Mike Bud.
Bullenholzer.
Yeah,
Budenholzer.
yep.
Yeah. Who knows? Just see, maybe the combination works. Sometimes when you're trying coaches, you're trying players. It's like a combination. You're just trying to see if it works.
So they got a new
And you're
coach.
like, hmm the roster is
Okay.
not terrible, but like you said, they just could use a solid seasoned veteran type. Damian Lee is there.
Who's that?
Damian Lee.
Oh, he's okay. He's okay.
Yeah,
Good
he's
man.
there. All right. So yeah, so under for the Suns.
Under for that one, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have a lot more. We're gonna make this quick now.
All right, cool.
Okay,
Philly.
so
Well, this is the
so
best one to start being quick because when I think about Philly, obviously you got to think about Embiid injuries, right? But I said before, I think load management is going to be big. How they use them, when to use them. They got to be able to play enough games for the team to gel. So that is for sure.
and
Maxi's gonna continue to go up. I have no doubt about that.
last year 47 last year. So 51 this year.
47.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'd say, and then this one's saying 51. Wait,
51.
hold on. Let me look at something else first.
Mm-hmm.
But with Philly, yeah, like I said, the injuries is tough, but they're gonna have to. Maxi's gonna have to learn how to play well. And then Paul George got injured. I heard it's not serious, but
Yeah, I know that's serious.
injuries injuries could really make the deciding factor. Right? You
He
could
was injured last year. I mean, Embiid was injured last year, and they still got 47 for majority of the time, I believe. They got 47, so they're in the
47
East, which is usually easier. But I don't know if this year is gonna be that easy.
Embiid.
Or Embiid, yeah.
Um, yeah, like I said, load management, man. But I think it's a thin line between being at the bottom of the East or like not the bottom, but like around like six,
Okay,
seven.
okay. Put it like this. Last year,
Mm.
47 would have get you into a play in. I mean, a playoff. That's the lowest 47 got them at the bottom of the playoff. A play in is less than 47. Philly wasn't playing last year at
Philly,
47. Yeah,
Philly had 47. Went 47.
yep, and at a playing game.
Yeah,
So
but it could be that again, or they could be at the top. But it all depends on how they manage their players and the health of
well,
their players. And
nothing
then if
wrong
there's too much
With
pressure
Paul
on
George.
Maxi, if there's too much pressure on Maxi because of these guys being injured, then Maxi will be getting hurt soon.
Hmm.
So it's a domino effect.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So what do you have over on them?
Let me see. What did I put down? I'll go with that. I actually got over.
I got over also, man. I'm seeing him over 55 at least.
Yeah, because I gotta gamble, and I'm gambling that they're gonna figure it out, or that at least Paul George could be healthy for a good amount of the season, which is that's a tough bet. That's a bet in itself. Betting on whether Embiid or Paul George is gonna get through the season is a bet in itself. If they have that on 365, I guarantee you, uh, that'll be a tough one.
Mm-hmm. Hmm. For
But
sure.
I'm gambling that they'll figure it out somehow, and they're gonna try and hover around the top of the East.
Let's skip. We're gonna move fast. Quick
All right.
East. Okay. Okay. So we got Orlando. 47.
Yeah, one of my favorite teams because they got one of my favorite players, Paolo Banchero. Uh, Even though it's tough, though it's a tough call because um their point guard situation. Jalen Suggs, I don't. He's not a point guard. Let's just keep it real. He's more of a two, if you ask
Shooting
me.
guard. Shooting guard. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say he could probably even play the 3-2. He can play point guard, but I don't think he's a point guard. They got point guards on the bench. I think they got Anthony Black, who came in last year, and Cole Anthony, who came in the year previous to that. So they got point guards on the bench, but I guess it's about playing the best roster available. And I think they're good. They're a really good team. But if they could just make sure they have a point guard, that's why, in my opinion, I don't know if you probably. I don't think they needed KCP to be honest. I think they should have used uh, that to get someone else, right? Maybe
Mm-hmm.
even
Yeah.
JV. Maybe they could have got Jonas, beef
I
up their
know.
center position.
They would have improved them big time. Yeah. For sure.
Yeah, and
Very
yeah,
big.
and then try and get one of their point guards. At some point, because remember we spoke about Magics in terms of point guards. That's why it's so interesting when I seen them put Jalen Suggs at the point guard because they drafted so many point guards. They had four when they drafted Anthony Black and Cole Anthony. They had Markel Fultz too. So at one
Mm-hmm.
point they had like three or four point guards at one time,
Yeah.
and they end up
Foles is
putting
gone now
Jalen
though.
Suggs as
They,
their point guard.
yeah. Foles. They put him on the free agent. No, nobody have him. I think that's
Yeah,
it for his
Fultz.
career
Yeah,
now.
Fultz is gone. Yeah, that's all right. From what last time I checked, right? But when
Yeah.
when they
I just
got
seen him.
Cole Anthony, who to me is a point guard, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, and um, and Anthony Black, who's another point guard in my opinion, who's more point guard than Jalen Suggs. Which they're probably saying maybe their time's not there yet. Well, Cole Anthony, I'm thinking maybe he'll be traded at some point because if he's not at that point to start now, then like
Yeah.
I don't see
Yeah.
why Jalen Suggs couldn't have been their shooting guard. Couldn't have been what KCP is. Like to me, KCP, I guess he did start in Denver, right? But I think he's more of a role player, right?
Mm-hmm.
But we'll
Yeah.
see.
Yeah.
We'll see
And
how it
Denver
goes.
is that was a good role player. Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Definitely.
a good role player, right? But that it makes it tough. Let me see what I got, right? Let me go with what I got because I like the Magic. So it was a tough call for me. I'm pretty sure to make a pick on this. So I'm just gonna go with or let me just see what I got, right? But it's gonna be tough if like, do you like Jalen Suggs as a point guard?
No. No. But
I
he's a
mean, you
good
could
player. I
force him
mean,
to do
defense
it.
is good.
Yeah, you could force him to do it, but why not have him at the two? You know?
Kind of isn't he kind of undersized a little bit in the two, so that's why they put him on the one.
Yeah. Well, I got over for the Magic, so I went with what I like. I went with my heart on that. Sometimes you put money what you're feeling, and then sometimes you lose money when you do that. But I went
Hmm.
over, and I like the
Yeah.
Magics. I like Paulo Banquero. He's my favorite player right now going into the league into 24, 25. So he's my favorite player to watch this year.
They
And
should they should go they should go over still. I'm pretty sure. I mean, last year they're really good. I mean, what could actually change? What, injury, right? So I'm pretty sure. Yeah,
true,
pretty
true,
sure they should.
true.
Yeah,
And we should
last
just
year they
hope
got
that the
47.
KCP, because they made an addition. They didn't really trade anyone really away, really.
Got a
They,
better
mhm.
defend. Yeah, KCP is pretty decent player.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Yes. Yeah, definitely. I think that one's over.
yeah, that'd be good though to see them in the top three in the East.
Yeah, they were like top four last year, weren't they?
Uh,
Top five,
yep,
top five or
about
so.
five,
Yeah, yeah,
about
top
five.
five. Yeah, top five. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, then this one is your team now. We'll see what you think about it.
So
Last year,
Oklahoma,
you're the best team. You were the best team in the league last year.
yeah, it's amazing
No,
because
well, best team in the West. Best team in the West with
yeah,
57, tied with
they're
Denver.
a team that they crept up on me in the sense that like I knew. Well, okay, first of all, Jalen Williams crept up on me. I didn't really, Chet knew. I knew, I somewhat knew what he could do. But the thing is, though, the way they built their team and the way they put everyone together is like genius. It's a genius uh, situation that they got. So I could only see them being better than last year. That's all I could think about. Josh Giddey was a tough situation. So him being gone, I think he's gonna be good though. But we'll get to that. But I think they're only better. So I have to go over. Let me just make sure that's what I have. Oh wait, I got OKC under. I got OKC under 57.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Okay. Well, last year that
under
was the top one
57.
last
But
year.
you got 50. No, I got under
56.
58 because it's 57.5.
Okay, so
But you see,
this
it's
one is
so cool.
56.
Yeah, but
This
I
one's
think they could
56.
get around 55 easily, like around 55 maybe. Well, teams are gonna challenge them. Teams are gonna challenge them hard. I don't think they're gonna have to worry. I think the reason why I put under is because I don't think they're gonna have to really go at it like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I got under 58 because it's 57.5, right? But when
Okay.
when you put, I know it's just one, but it's just one win. But 56.5 looks so much more different than 57.5. Because I think they could get like 54, 55 wins. That's what I'm kind of thinking.
Yeah, yeah,
You see what
yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Just
Yeah.
easily
Yeah.
cruising to the play. I don't think they're worried about nothing. To them, it's the playoffs right now. To them, they're
Yeah.
focused on playoffs and
Playoff.
getting to the finals. Yep.
Semi. I think they want to go to semi this year at least.
They want
Right.
they want to. They're saying
Yeah.
that's what they want to do is go to the semis.
At least. I mean, they're still young, man. I mean, come on,
They
they're still
want to
young.
go to the finals, man. The
Yeah,
way they
they want.
lost last year, the way things went, especially how Shy got clipped for that MVP. Well, he was hot. All he needed
Yeah.
was that MVP nod,
Mm-hmm. Okay, so basically, don't worry about being the best team in the league this year. Just you gotta be the best team in the playoff, basically. That's what you
yeah,
have to do this year.
I think that's
Yeah,
their
go to the
focus.
final.
But
Who's
should
gonna
I
stop
go
them?
over 50? Huh?
Yeah, I already say you already say under, so we'll say the under.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll just
56. Let me
stick
get
stick with what
56.
I got.
Yeah, we'll
But
say
I
the
got
under.
five. I got under 56.5.
Okay, yeah, that's what we have
No, no,
56.5. Under.
57. 57 point. I got under 57.5, not 56.5.
Okay, well, very close. Very close. We could
All right, keep it then.
we could alter it and everything. We'll
Keep
stick with
it.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just keep it. We'll get
Hmm.
to that.
Okay, so we have our next 15 team left. close to 15 team. We have a lot of team. We got to speed it up. We're gonna be in
All right,
next
cool.
hour.
All
Okay, New
right.
York. New
So
York, one of the
okay,
best
so
teams.
well, they gotta
Next,
prove it, right? They're one of the best teams on paper, but now they gotta play like it. So definitely want to see how Cat Williams does, Bridges, but also Miles McBride. He's a player that coming off the bench. We don't talk a lot about bench players, but that's important. Like how much contribution you could get from your bench players really matters. So
hmm
all those things are gonna matter. I do think they'll be great. It should work. I like them on paper. I like when I think about the chemistry on the court. I think it should work out. Um, plus you still got Brunson. You still you know what I mean.
I
Brunson just
know.
has more guys to play with. That's just when you really think about it. That's pretty scary. You know what I mean?
Is Cat healthy?
Cat, yeah, he's healthy, but that's what I mean. You see, when you can rely on guys, when it's just not just you, everybody pulls each other up.
Yeah, they could take breaks. I mean,
Yeah, you see,
they got was it Bridges? Was that Bridges in the thing? Bridges always play. They have a
yeah,
really good team,
Bridges,
man.
yeah, OG. Even though OG's injured a lot, but OG when he's on, he's on. You know.
I mean, he doesn't have to be injured now. I mean, he has help, even though he's just doing defense. But yeah, yeah.
I will admit though, they do got a few injury prone players, but I mean, I think it helps when there's more players on your roster. Guys can pull each other up.
Yeah, they
Uh,
only have two injury prone player, man. Come on. I mean, uh, Bridges
well, their backup center.
and thing is not injured. I mean, Bridges is the Iron Man. I think he plays the whole season, something like that.
All
So
right, well, let me take a look because
Bridges played
um,
the whole season, man. 82 game. He's been playing like that all too. Only OG and Cat and Towns been injury.
yeah, Mitchell Robinson, who's their backup.
I thought they
Mitchell,
got rid of that guy.
no, that guy's pretty good, man. He's a good backup. They
Of
got
course, really,
Precious.
really good.
They got Precious. Precious can prove. I wouldn't put Precious in the injury prone category yet, right? I'll watch him this
Mm,
season, but
it's been injured though. It's been injured. It's been injured. All
yeah,
season.
but he's still young. So I'll give him some. I'll watch this season. If he gets injured again this season, I'll be like, okay, yeah, we'll put him on the list
Mhm.
for
And he's
sure.
not even getting playing time. I mean, you hurt so much, and you're not even getting playing time. Not too much. That's
Well,
crazy.
you never know. You never know. You never know. Oh, they got Kevin McCullar Jr.,
Hmm
Landry Shamet. Knicks got. That's what I think. That's what I like about them too. Is they got a bench too. They didn't just pick up a bunch of players on their starting. They got a bench that could actually come in and contribute. So
Pretty good
Knicks are
team,
scary.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Could be in the final. Have them
But why do I
playing.
got them below 54.5?
Tell me.
Well, you know what? Growing pains. Growing pains.
Hmm
It's not just gonna click right away, and it doesn't have to click right away, right? You're gonna lose some games trying to figure it out because they didn't play all their players. The preseason, even though we talk about preseason is perfect for you to test things out, right? But most of the guys ain't really playing, so they're gonna have to use the
hmm
season to figure it out.
Wow. Okay,
So
okay.
yeah, I go
Yeah,
under
really.
54, but they'll be up there. So they'll be like around second, third, fourth, hovering. They'll be hovering, and you'll be scared of them because
Hmm
once they get it clicking, especially after the All Star break, after the midpoint, they're gonna be scary.
Yeah, I think so. I think they're gonna be good. It could be. It could go under. I don't see no big change in this. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Um,
but that's what I'm
we'll
saying.
see.
I think what they do in the playoffs is what's going to scare people. Once
Yeah.
they get to the playoffs, and they might, I think it's anything could happen. Nobody wants to see them in the playoffs. Not even
No.
Boston.
Okay, you're the next team. I mean Zion.
Yeah, Zion, eh? Pelicans. I don't even think. What do I got for them? Pelicans, man. I don't got much for the Pelicans, man. What was I saying about? Oh yeah, okay, Dejounte Murray. That's it. That's all I think about when I think about the Pelicans, man.
DeJounte
How
Murray.
does it?
Remember I told you. I told you about DeJounte Murray.
What, that
So
he's not a star?
yep. Oh, you think Star got traded around like crazy? Even in San Antonio, I tell you this guy. I'm like, I don't see this guy. I mean, so somebody has to play good in San Antonio. He makes All Star. I'm like, what the hell? What the hell? I don't see this guy. I'm looking at him. I'm like, I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't see it.
But what's so hard to just play your position, which is to distribute the ball? You got Ingram on your team. You already got C.J. McCollum. He's still there, right?
Mm-hmm.
You got Zion, and he could still put the ball in the basket. But
Zion,
that
is
doesn't have
Zion
to be
hurt?
his part.
Is he still hurt?
Now, no, not from what I know. No, he's playing unless he just
Oh, he
got
got
hurt.
hurt.
But we know
Okay.
he does get hurt a lot. But I think he's okay now. He's good to go.
They got 47 win last year, I believe. No, 49 last year.
That's pretty good.
What do you have him for them this year?
What did I put them? I put over. It's a
Yeah,
gamble, right?
I'm liking over here.
Yeah, it's a gamble. Even if they're a good season team, doesn't mean they'll be good in the playoffs, right?
Mm,
But
is Zion not the player that turned out to be not the player that we think he is? Like, is he gonna turn out to be like somebody like those players that injured just catch them and out of the league in no time? What the player that came with Wiggins?
we're
Uh,
in the
came to
same.
draft this same draft with Wiggins, and
Remember,
right now it's out of the league now.
can't remember.
Lots of lots of player that is like injury, and then team
You,
get him boom 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 out
you,
of the league.
he's gonna have to slow his game down a little bit and become more skilled. Use his athleticism for like shooting. When you get up on
Athleticism.
your shot, huh?
Zion is getting older now. Athleticism go down
No, but
when he
that's
gets
what I'm
older.
saying. You use
So
what you
now,
use what he used to use to try and jump over people and dunk and grab rebounds over people. It's gonna slow it. You know they're not gonna do it because you can't tell them to pump the brakes. The fans will go crazy if his rebounds go down to like 2 or 3 rebounds and he doesn't dunk as much anymore. The fans will go nuts. So he has to perform, which is going to put
and
more toll on
his,
his
his
body.
fat, yeah, I think he lose weight or gain weight. I know he,
Probably, he's about the same. If he lost weight, it would probably help a lot. There's no way a
he
guy
put it like
like
this.
Zion, there's no way a guy like what his size should be like jumping like the way he jumps.
They got a
And
stock team. Just put it like this. The team is stocked.
is it?
It's stocked.
Let's pull it up.
Pull up and thing, and plus their bench is
Well, I
pretty
know they
decent
got
too.
Herb Jones. I think they got who else? Murphy.
Murphy's pretty decent, yeah.
But let me pull it up. I don't know if I'd say they're stacked. When they're stacked, you have to cover. You have to duplicate every position.
They, these four players could go with any team, man. For young
Stacked.
talented players.
Remember, we're gonna
For,
have to. We're trying to make some money off of these. Wait, hold on. Something's missing. No, this isn't done right here. Something's not right here. What happened? Okay, something happened to my depth chart. I don't know
hmm
why it's looking like this. It's only showing me powered forward and center, and I don't see where I could change it. Let me just back out and go back in. But I don't know about stack. Do you have their roster anywhere?
I know the roster, but
Let's see
all
if
I
I
know,
can.
those players is good players, man. And you got four good players there. Not top players, but these players are all stars at one point. Zion is like at a point everybody wanted Zion. Ingram turned to be a very star team, play a lot of good game. McCollum played really good. Um, the next one from Atlanta that nobody wants now. It's okay too.
Uh, someone from Atlanta.
Atlanta, what was his name again?
Who?
Player from Atlanta, man. What's his name? That Atlanta trade him to the
Oh, Dejounte.
yeah, the Genty Murray, yeah. Yeah, he's all
Yeah,
right.
when I look at the Pelicans, I only see like power forward and center. I don't know what's going on with the Pelicans, but they're gonna have to. Let me just look at their roster then. I don't know what's going on with that. I'll look at the roster. I'll be able to figure it out. I don't know what's wrong with this thing. All right, so okay, got Jose Alvarado, Herbert Jones, Yves Missy. He's a rookie. Trey Murphy's pretty good. Alfred Payton. I don't know. Daniel Thies. I don't know. Their bench. I guess it depends on how. A lot of these guys I don't know too much about. They got Jordan
Mm-hmm.
Hawkins. He's a pretty good shooter, young guy.
Yeah, a good college player.
Herbert Jones is good for sure. Uh, yeah, I think they're okay. I think, like I said, I think they'll be a good season team. But when they get
Mm-hmm.
tested, like in a 7 game series, when they getting tested like that, I don't know if they're ready for that. But hey, I don't didn't I put them over? I mean, that's a lot because I'm not even that big on the Pels. But I think for some reason they might have a good season.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you have the Minnesota Timberwolves right now.
Timberwolves, yeah. So I think that's gonna work out really well. The addition, especially DiVincenzo, that's a guy could possibly come off the bench and give you 20 points, no problem. But we still have to see it be done. I think the harmony, because a lot of people say, okay, the ball handling, two guys with that like to have the ball in their hands, how's it gonna work out? I think Mike Conley will help uh, that harmony right between those two. So I'm big on them. Let me see what I got. I got them over or under. But I'm big on Minnesota again this year. I think we were big on them last year.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, so I do got under 52 games. I think that's going to be because of the growing pains. And let me say under 53 because I think it'll take time for them to figure it out. But what's
Yeah,
52 is
56, 56
huh?
last year.
56,
56
yeah.
last year.
Yeah, and I think that was their second year, right? That was their second year with Towns and Gobert, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
Towns was injured. Towns was like out for almost lot of the games, man. A lot of the games.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I think they'll be a better team. I wouldn't be surprised if I'm totally wrong. They could probably get 60 wins, but they'll have to prove it. And usually teams don't just make a trade and just like all of a sudden just like start beating. It's very rare that happens. Usually there's some growing pains, so that's why I put under.
What about you guys, Julius Randle? Is he gonna make the team better, or is
Yeah,
he
he is
injured?
because of Anthony Edwards. Because he's playing with Anthony Edwards, so that's why he will make the team better.
Edwards is kind of overrated. I don't see all the talk about him,
But he's a
and
deadly scorer. He's a deadly scorer. Plus, he can
he's
play
too
defense, right?
yeah, too
And
cocky right now. Too cocky.
yeah, I
He's got
don't.
too cocky. I
You're
think.
right about that, but I just deal with on the court. I don't. If he does prove on the court, if he does what he has to do on the court,
He
then
could
to
do what he
me,
wants. Yeah,
yeah. Even though I agree, I don't even listen to these guys a lot of times. I'm like, these guys talk too much.
yeah,
But once
yeah.
they
The,
get on the court,
make Magic get him Magic Johnson upset.
yeah, that too. I remember that. Talking about the
Man,
'90s players and all that.
90s player. 90s uh, is old. He say after the before the 90s, he put a cut before the 90s. What was Iverson in the 90s? Because Iverson was deadly too. Marbury was deadly. Those guys was
Iverson.
in 90s or two? Yeah, Iverson.
Oh yeah, of course. Once people
He,
broke it down, what he was saying sounded so stupid. I mean, you could think about even
Kobe too.
McGrady, guys like Tracy
Kobe
McGrady,
can't put Vince. I mean, Vince do
Vince.
things that
Oh,
nobody does.
2000, closer to 2000 probably.
You see, none of them have skills. Well, no, I don't think it include Vince and those guys, the McGrady and Kobe and Iverson. We're talking Magic, Bird. I mean, only Jordan. I kind of have it like that too. Jordan was the one of a kind with those skills. So
Uh,
to me, I don't think. I
I
don't.
don't agree with
Jo-
that at all.
Hey, Jordan was one of a kind. That's why everybody came out with the same skill as Jordan because Jordan was the one that has all the skill. The other people have skill, but not the way Jordan has it. Right? I think he shouldn't say that
I
though. It's
wouldn't say he's one
wrong
of
to
a
say.
kind skill because Magic Johnson had one of a kind skill. Kareem had a one of a kind skill. I think Jordan has not even had because he's generational talent. He changed the generation of how we play basketball pretty much.
Mhm.
But so did Iverson. And when Iverson crossed up Jordan, everybody should have seen that the transition,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
You should have seen
yeah.
it when Jordan came in and what he was doing to people. Then when
Yeah, because
what Iverson did
Jordan,
to Jordan.
Jordan, Kobe, those guys grow up and idolizing Jordan, right? So they're taking Jordan own move on them.
Exactly. And who else? But that's another thing because when we're talking about skills, gotta talk about Tim Hardaway,
Exactly. The
right?
crossover was Tim
Yeah,
Hardaway crossover.
yeah. He took that crossover, mastered it with a little
Hmm.
bit of MJ's fadeaway. Because that's what
Hmm.
Iverson had. He had a little bit of MJ's fadeaway in that shot. That's how he got his shot off with a little
Yep,
bit of the crossover from Tim Hardaway
yep. That's what it is. Yeah,
and made it better
definitely.
because he carried it. Because Tim Hardaway wasn't allowed to carry the ball because the ref would have blew the whistle. But when Iverson came in, he was palming the ball. That wasn't allowed before that.
It was palming it. I thought it was a perfectly good crossover.
Well, there was times where he'd palm it. That's what I remember. Palming came in. That was after the cross. The when and Kobe used to do it. They all used
Iverson
to
was palm the
palm it.
ball. I thought
Not all the
Hans wasn't big enough to palm the ball.
huh?
Iverson palming the ball. I don't know.
No, sometimes when they did the crossover, it went so high that
Mm-hmm.
the you see what I'm saying? Your hand's not supposed to be under the ball,
Okay, okay,
all that
okay.
common, right? Like
So yeah,
carry,
yeah,
kind
yeah,
of like
yeah.
carry.
The carrying the ball, yeah, carrying the ball,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
Okay,
yeah. But,
this one. Skipping to the next team. This team I picked them to win the
all right,
East.
the Bucks. You put them only. You put them to go to the finals,
No,
bro. What the
that my son, that
finals,
my
man?
son.
I look,
Uh,
man. You gotta explain that.
not to take explain. You have a
You gotta
championship
pull.
team
And if yeah, I'm
with
gonna give you.
Dame.
Wait, hold on. Let me give you some advice. Pull up their depth chart first before you.
Okay, tell me what's going on with that chart.
All right. Well, nothing. I could tell you that, but let me look and
But
confirm it. Okay, because
Milwaukee Bucks 49 win last year. I'm putting them over fully this year.
let me see.
Too bad we can't
And then
parlay
Middleton.
wins and lose.
Middleton's injured constantly, and he's not. Is he even half the player he was? You need Middleton. You need that guy, and he's not. He's
Middleton's a
just
shooter.
yeah. Not
Middleton's
he's
a
not only a
shooter.
shooter. He's not only a shooter. He used to run the offense. Used to help run the offense and all that. Carry up the ball, play make,
Don't matter. He didn't need a
defense.
shot. Dame alone is deadly
And he's
from
the
thing.
only one with red on his name. So they got Pat Connaughton, they got Terrion Prince, they got Gary Trent, Bobby Portis, Giannis, and Damian Lillard, obviously, Brooke Lopez,
Okay, so what do you have?
Marjon
What do you have?
Bushcamp. Bushcamp is pretty good. Bushcamp, he's pretty decent. But were you asking me what I have? If I have them over or under?
Yeah, you have them. What do you have in your paper?
I got
What
under.
research you did?
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Well, when it's research, just the little things like I said, all I got is who I'm looking at. I'm definitely looking at Damian Lillard. Uh, he's looked salty since he's always looked salty. For the last 8 years, I'd say probably 8, 7 years. And the thing is, the key is if they could make him happy, which I don't think they're gonna be able to do that. So,
Anything alone. What about Giannis?
what about him?
Him alone could get him 50 wins.
50. Okay, and I got under, right? So I got under, which is under 51 technically, right?
Hmm.
So if they get 50, I'm okay, right?
Yeah,
But man, look at the bench.
the
Look
depth,
at the
the depth
bench,
no
man.
good.
Huh?
Yeah, you said the bench no good.
Yeah, and I mean, if their bench was at least stacked, okay, maybe not stacked. If their bench was at least really good, then that could make up for Chris Middleton. Because Chris Middleton right now he's out, he's hurt, right? And I think
Do they
that's
have his
just gonna
brother?
be.
Do they have Giannis' brother? Do they sign him back? Is he still on the team?
I don't see him. I don't see him here, but I'm pretty sure he's somewhere on the roster. He comes with the pack with Giannis, the Giannis deal. You didn't know that?
It said that's Giannis Bronny right there.
Yeah,
That's
man.
Bronny James Jr.
They're on the same contract, bro.
See, LeBron is signed, Bronny signed, Giannis is signed.
Oh man, that's crazy.
Uh,
Oh man.
yes, two for one deal, man.
Yeah, man. That's what it looks like,
two,
man. But
two
hey,
for one.
man, I'm not gonna sell out on Bronny, man. I'm
Sign,
gonna let him.
sign my brother, sign my son, sign my brother, sign my son. One signing the brother, one signing the son.
Yeah, man.
2-for-1 deal. Yeah, but it's a nice two
Yeah,
for one deal too.
that's what it
Make
is. Two-piece dinner.
okay. Let's skip on to the next team. A team that
But what did we have? We had under, right? Yeah, under
yeah, you got
for
there.
the Buck.
Yeah, with this one, it's confusing team there, man. Very confusing.
Yeah, Miami. But they always prove us wrong too. They're one of those teams that like to prove us wrong. Uh, they could prove us wrong. Tyler Hero would have to have a really big year in order for them to do that. Uh, yeah. There's other players that Rozier
Right. So
too. Like I know he's a good
he got
scorer. I know he could
40,
score the
46
ball.
last year. 46
Huh?
last year. They had 46 last year.
46 wins.
Yeah.
Okay, 46. Okay, okay. And now we're looking at 45. You know
Over
what?
last year.
I want to say under, man, but you know they've been a play-in team trying to make the. I know they're gonna want more, but their roster doesn't say more that they're gonna get more than that. Let's not let.
Hmm.
Hey, oh yeah, I have to mention Khalil Ware though. Like I'm really watching this guy closely. I want to see if he can move up into the starting lineup. I've always wanted to see Bam play at the four. If I could see Khalil Ware move into the starting lineup by
Yeah. Bam
December,
don't seem like a center to me. He doesn't look like a center. Doesn't really play too much like a center. Too much. You know, you got to block and such on defense. But
yeah, and there's
like to
people.
see
You know what?
boxing.
You know what people would say to you though? They're gonna say, "Oh, it's positionless basketball, blah blah blah," which it makes sense, but no, because when it comes to power forward and center, it's a big difference. Because your power forward kind of gets to move a little bit more loosely. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, take more shots from outside.
Yeah, get involved in the offense. And even on defense, it's so much better too because he helps. You have a big guy like beside him and he helps instead of him being the biggest guy. Same thing
Hmm.
with Anthony Davis. I'm like the
Yeah,
guys who get paid millions of dollars, I'm thinking they should know this, right? So maybe I'm wrong. I always think I'm wrong cuz I'm like these guys get paid millions of dollars, right?
yeah, I know. Yeah, they got pay millions.
So they must
Uh,
know something I don't know. But
well,
you
they
know,
got to do their research, man, and see. That's what they all do: research and figure it out and see
true.
what need to
And that's what
change,
I
what
want to
need
do
to
this
do.
year too. I want to do a little bit more research looking at, roster like depth, how teams construct their roster, like who gets playing time, what they're looking for, right? How they play certain players with certain players, why they play certain players with certain players. So, I'm learning too, man, but that's what I like about NBA. Every year, it's something different, So,
I
yeah.
you think Miami could make it to the final again? Surprise it again?
Nah. Unless they do something crazy. They like Miami is a really when I don't want to say like I'll say tourist tourist destination. It's a high tourist destination for lack of a
Hmm.
better word. But like a lot of players would like to play in Miami, so I don't think Miami will have a problem attracting a top player. So that could happen
Yeah,
at any point. At any point, that could happen. Uh, and their situation could definitely change. But and I think that's what they're. I think they're trying to get someone over there. They have been for years, for a couple years. They've been trying. Who was it? I think Damian Lillard. That
yeah.
when I look at
They
yeah when I look at their roster, right, it shows me that they really wanted to get Damian Lillard. I don't know what was stopping them. I guess they didn't have, the right pieces or whatever. But it
didn't
shows
take
you
the
that,
chance.
yeah, but
They
they
could
really wanted to get Damian Lillard. And they might still get him.
anything could happen, you know. Anything could happen.
This
Anything
team
could
is
happen. So
waiting for a player. When you look at this roster, they're waiting for somebody. And it could only be Damian Lillard. That's in my opinion. Damian Lillard is like, yo, as soon as I'm done with this, my contract here, my Blazer contract, I'm gonna re up with you guys.
That's when
Remember,
he's
I
gonna
said
be
that.
done. Yeah, that's when his
He
career
said,
be
"Yo,
going
don't
down
say
anyway.
that. Don't say that, man. I'm not gonna let you say that again, bro." I had to think. Wait, did you? What did you? Oh, I'm like when I realized what you said, I'm like, nah, don't say that, bro.
Only have a little bit of time, a little bit of time. But
Man,
okay,
Dame time, but that's Dame time. You don't know Dame time.
same time, no same time. We talk about Memphis. They can make a big change.
Memphis.
Definitely. I mean,
Shit. I love Memphis, yo.
Smart
I
should be
love
angry.
Memphis. I love this team.
Smart should be angry. Should try to be playing way better. His team won a championship. He was on it.
But we don't need to talk about championships though when we talk about Memphis because they're not going to the
Why?
final. They're not going
You
to
know
the
what?
finals. If they even have a good season, right? If they even do that, plus the depth chart I got, the starters I got: John Morant, Marcus Smart,
They got the best
Desmond
team, best
Bain,
player in the draft. They got the best player in the draft. I
who's
heard
Zach
people
Eddy.
saying it.
All
Yeah, I
right,
heard
hold up.
some
I
people
got this.
saying
Okay, look who I got in the starting lineup: John Morant, Marcus Smart, Desmond Bain, Jaron Jackson Jr., Zach Eddy. If that's their starting lineup, then they got guys like Vince Williams Jr., Luke Kennard, Scottie Pippen Jr., Santi Aldama, Brandon Clark. They got those guys coming off the bench, which
hmm
is pretty good, which is a pretty solid looking team. But over
wow.
48 wins? What are we smoking right now? Because whoever that's what I'm saying. Whatever they're smoking at Las Vegas, I want some of that. I want some of that because
Crazy.
that must be some good stuff. Because
But
48 wins, why? Why 48? I mean, you know, John Morant has we don't know, like he's gonna take time to get back into the groove of things. They're still
hmm
not the team. They could try and act like but they took a hit when they lost Dylan Brooks. I'm sorry.
come on, man, get out of here. Get out of here with Dylan Brooks. Dylan Brooks
The
is
way their
nothing.
team was, the way their team was constructed, yeah, they think they took a hit.
They're gonna be they might be better than OKC this year. You want to make a side bet, me versus you, and who's gonna be a better team? Them or OKC? I bet you they're better than
Any day,
OKC.
any day. OKC, OKC can definitely. That's a yeah. Of course, you know me and OKC. I'm gonna put
Yeah,
money on that team for sure.
before the injury, they were better than OKC. They were like
Who
going
was
on
on
the
their team?
upsurge.
Who was on which you're talking about
Dylan
last year?
Brooks the year before, not last year. The year
Yeah,
before he got
okay. You
injured,
see,
and then the gun charge and all these stupidness he's been dealing
yeah,
with.
the year when they had Dylan Brooks on the team.
Yeah,
And
yeah. When
I
Dylan
think
Brooks
they
was
were
on the
even
team, yeah.
good the year even before that. They were good too. They were getting pretty good.
Yeah, they're playing good with Dylan Brooks, but still, I'm telling you, Smart's gonna be playing. He
Yeah,
has to
it's
keep
not
playing
proven.
better.
Smart doesn't. I don't think he's a good player to play beside John Morant. I don't even know why they got him in the starting lineup. As a matter of fact, I think Luke Kennard will probably be better starting than Marcus Smart. It's just not a good fit, in my opinion.
So
Like to tell you the truth, it's an
you have the
eyesore. Watch
under
it.
then.
I guarantee you, the both of them won't start together.
hmm
It's
So
just
you
not gonna
definitely
work.
you definitely have the under. You have the under, I guess.
Yeah. Hey, if
Oh,
they, that'd be fun to see. they're gonna be a pretty fun team if they could win over 40 over 47 wins. They'll be pretty fun to watch.
I think they could it could go up there. Maybe not 47, but I could see it, man. I mean, those years they're really good. I think they was better than OKC. I swear. At those time OKC.
But,
Uh, you know, y- you like what was it what the play on OKC? The star
who?
Shy Alexander.
Yeah, try.
Uh, I actually like Ja over Alexander.
Uh-oh.
I'm just telling you
Whoa.
the truth. I actually think he's a better player than
Wasn't
Shy.
expecting that one. That was like the left hook, that one that I didn't expect.
And I'm from Canada. I'm not just telling you. If I'm choosing them both at the peak, when Ja was crazy, man.
Yeah, but Shy's
Uh,
more proven though. Look what Shy's done. Look at Shy's resume.
yeah, Shy, Shy's is a very good player still, but
And then also being
hmm
available to get your team where they need to go, which
yeah,
being healthy.
yeah.
See what I'm saying? So yeah, like those things. Those are the things I look at too. But I agree with you. I mean, if John Morant was healthy, if okay, let's say John Morant had the availability that Shy had. If he was available for a full season or two, oh shoot, then I'd be like, oh man, that'd be
hmm
dangerous. But
For real.
even going into this season, right? Fine. You scared me when you put up John Morant. I'm like, oh shoot, that's scary, right? But I'm gonna scare you now because I'm gonna be like, who's gonna get through this season, Shy or Ja? Who's gonna make it to the playoffs and play a full playoff series, Shy or Ja? Who are you gonna put your money on?
Um, well, Shy for sure, but in, injury happened, man.
You're right. You're definitely right. And it could be the other way around. It could easily be Shy who gets injured and Ja plays a full season.
Exactly, right.
But we always talk about injury prone players, and I'm not gonna put that on Ja. I'm not gonna put that on his name, right?
For
I
one
think
year, you can't put it on for 1 year. One
Ja's
year you
been
got
injured
suspended.
almost every year, yo.
Moran been injured almost every year.
Ja, yeah, man, pretty much
Yeah,
every year he gets an injury, or he falls on his head or something.
playing two
He's a
things,
wild
playing too
player,
high.
man. When you look at how he plays, you look at how Shy plays. Shy doesn't play like that. He doesn't jump over the rim and all that shit.
Yeah, he's not into the hype thing. He just take his time and just make his fade away, drive to the rim. He does his stuff, but
So if
injured
you play
sometimes
like
too.
that, yeah. He's had a fair share of injuries, but he shook it off, right?
Hmm
And got in there. Played for
Yeah.
Canada, what, twice? Then played an 82 game season. Then he's going back
hmm
into it. Took his team to the playoffs, went hard, then went to play for Canada. Coming back
Hey, I make my picks now.
now,
I pick Ja instead of Shy. Final.
he has to be if he's healthy though. If he's
Yeah.
healthy,
Uh,
it'll
I
be
didn't think
scary.
here's the team last year. I think you picked them to be the number one ranked team last year. I'm just saying.
I think you're
What
right.
do you say about this year? What do you say about this year?
I didn't have them number one. You did you?
I did. You did. You were you so impressed of them from last year. That you put them as the number one over Boston last year.
Over Boston. Yeah, right.
Yeah, you put them like the number one. Like I don't know why, but everybody put them high this year. Now everybody put them low. This is, right now it's a brownie show.
To be fair, I think I had them around like second or third.
Oh, okay, well, maybe you have
But
them
I'm gonna
higher.
go back
But
to it. I'll go back and check though. But
okay,
this
now
year,
let's see. This year expectation is really low on them this year. So what is Vegas? Does Vegas know something that you don't know?
44 wins.
Yeah, 47 last year in the play-in. 44 will take them out of the play-in.
I got over. Yeah, I got over.
Yeah,
Hey, it might be Bron's last season, man. You never know. When it
is
comes
he
to
waiting
things
for the
like
next
that, I don't bet against LeBron anymore. If Jordan came back, I wouldn't bet against Jordan. I put my money on Jordan because I'd be like, all right, you proved me wrong enough. Same with Kobe. If Kobe came back, God bless his soul, I would put my money on him. So same thing with LeBron. I'm not gonna put money on him. I'm not gonna put money on LeBron and say he's gonna miss the playoffs again. I'm just not. I just can't afford it. I just can't.
Okay.
I learned.
If
I learned.
LeBron was 50, would you still do it?
Depends. Depends.
If he's
But
80 playing basketball, would you do it? It seems like you're never giving up on LeBron. It's the age, man. He's old.
it's not just one player, man. It's not just. It's a team. It's a thing when people get stuck on LeBron and there's a team of players that play on the Lakers, man. You got D'Angelo Russell, you got Vanderbilt, you got Anthony Davis, you got a lot of players on this team,
The thing I see
right?
is is Anthony Davis.
And
The
they're
only
playing with
player I
who? A
see.
guy named LeBron, who I think
Hmm.
should be taking a step back in terms of scoring and think about more getting his teammates involved. That's what he does best. So that's what he. And if he does that, and other teams can't figure out, the schemes. Also, Dalton Connect. That's a player I'm looking out for right now. Right now, I'm looking to see how Dalton Connect does. He's a rookie. I think he's going to be pretty good. But there's no reason why. I mean, it shouldn't be a shock if they get over 44 wins. I don't know why anybody would be shocked.
You know.
Right now, the
You
playoffs
think
is
they're
a
due for
totally
a trade?
different thing.
You think they're
Ah,
due for a trade?
but this should have happened already. Should have happened already.
Maybe mid-season.
So, hmm?
Mid-season, it could be something. They
Yeah, but
they
at this
cook up
point, if it
something in the
wasn't
mid-season.
DeRozan, right? If it wasn't DeRozan to add or Valanciunas, they didn't add none of those players. They didn't add any
Mhm.
significant players, so it's like I don't know. I think you're right, maybe, but I'm like the timeline doesn't say that. And I can't think of a name that I'd put. Every
This is
name
what
has just moved, huh?
this is what I have for the Lakers.
Hmm.
Lakers don't make playoff. Bronny and LeBron play together at the end of the season, and game over. That's it. LeBron retire.
Yeah, I think LeBron might retire. I think he might announce his retirement this year.
Because so shouldn't they cut some of the players now? Go into go into the season, right? They have certain amount of player. Then you have to cut them, and then just have a certain amount of player. Practically, Brandon's not going to be on that team. They have to send him to the G League. I'm pretty sure. So Lakers not going to make the playoff. Then they're going to bring Brownie
Why
up.
are you talking about Bronny? Well, it was Bronny. Bronny wouldn't help them make it, even if he was. And I'm not saying Bronny's
Like,
garbage. Everybody's talking about him being garbage, but
like I
he's
tell
not.
you,
Mhm.
Bradley's not gonna even be on the team. He shouldn't even be on the team. Have you watched him play?
A little bit, but I don't. I'm not into the Bronny hype still.
No, 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 no. I'm not talking about Bradley. I'm talking LeBron and what's the name? Giannis bringing their family on the court. They have to sign their family to get them. It's just like that. At the end of the season, Lakers gonna be out of the playoffs. They're gonna bring Bronny up from the G League to play with his dad, and that's it. So no, no, when season two start, he's gonna get cut. He's gonna, say not cut. They're gonna bring him to the G League. So he's gonna be playing in the Lakers G League until when they order the playoff, they bring him back in.
But I'm
And
saying though, what does that have to do with the Lakers though? That's what I'm saying. What you're saying sounds like propaganda though. It sounds like hype because people talking about Bronny and talking about the Lakers. The Lakers still want to. They still want to compete, bro. They're contending, bro. They're trying to play for a championship, man. Regardless how what you think,
uh,
they're not. Look, man, that's what I mean about stop trying to buy into the hype of what people are talking about, bro. Like the LeBron's trying to get to a champion. He's trying to get a championship ring, bro. Regardless
mhm.
what you think, that's what these guys play for, bro. You see what I'm
No,
saying?
but at some
It's
at
either
some
they're
point,
gonna
give up.
tank all this Bronny stuff. That's just whatever. That don't even mean nothing. But at the end of the
Uh,
day,
that's a sideshow. Basically saying that's a sideshow. That's not a real show.
yeah,
It's a
exactly.
sideshow.
That's just the sideshow. Exactly. Right? Which to me
Okay,
is
so
kind of
before
interesting. I'm like, okay, fine, but I don't. That doesn't stop me. I'm looking at the real deal. So when I'm looking at the Lakers, they're in trouble regardless because they're not gonna get to the finals, right? And they can't afford to tank. So they're just gonna be trying to play for a championship that they're not gonna get
hmm
until LeBron retires. But that's how
do
he's
they
gonna
even have their
retire.
pick? Do they have their picks too? It's like they trade off all their picks for all these players.
I have to look at. I don't have none of that information with me right now as to how
Yeah.
many. Because if I say I want to say exactly which picks they got, but yeah, I'll look at that on another device because this device I'm using right now is kind of slow. But
We're in 2 hours now. I didn't even know where it goes along. Um. Okay, so we'll try your team that you hated last year. I'm not sure if you like them this year.
yeah, you know what? I'm letting up off of Kawhi Leonard a little bit. Right, I was vicious. I've been vicious. Um, it's not a secret. I'm gonna keep it real. Uh, and I made a video talking about it that Kawhi, I feel like Kawhi made the dumbest decision in NBA history. That's just that's what I think. When you leave a team that you won a championship and the way they won it, right?
Mm-hmm.
When you
Should have
know,
stayed. You should have stayed in Toronto, right?
yeah, even for your legacy, yeah, you should have stayed in Toronto, even if it's just for his legacy. It was not about Toronto; it's about your legacy. You could. LA is not going anywhere, man. LA
Mm-hmm.
will be in LA. You see what I'm saying? You could have did a couple years and went to LA, but now things are looking, and it's now I feel sorry for him now. And then the
Okay,
sad
so
part about it is when he has the like the beard, like the full facial beard and everything, he
yeah,
kind of looks like a bum a little bit.
you see the first player we're looking at there. That's the bomb. Guess what this guy says. He said Luca get to the final playing the way he was playing in Houston. So that's what he planned to do in Clippers now. That
Yo,
dumb
Harden is a loser.
Harden. He's like
I'm
everybody
sorry,
look
you
at
know I
him.
don't usually talk like that, man, but we're talking about the Clippers.
How? This guy really think he's gonna play that way. Put it like this: even if he try to play that way that he was playing in Clippers, it's not gonna go in. The shot's not gonna go in. You're at your prime. You're not at your prime no more. You're on the down verge to your prime. You're gonna see those game 1 and 2 game. You're gonna see it, but you can't have it every day like you have it in Houston. When he was in Houston, he was playing like he like in a video game. He was kind of like unstoppable. I put him under 50 points sometimes, and I see Harden is getting 20
But
something for the.
Harden was never really that quick. That's what I'm saying. When you compare him to Luca, Luca's not that quick. It's just the footwork. They'll mess you up with the footwork.
Lucas is slow. One of the slowest player.
Yeah, same with Harden. So he doesn't need to be that quick, right?
Yeah, but
And if his shot
he's not
is
in. Yeah, he's not in his young prime as he was before.
mm,
When you're young, it's something different. You have it in you. And when you're young, everything is better. But he's not young no more.
yeah, well, that's what I mean. Like
Uh,
even like Joker, the way he plays, he could probably play like that for a while, right? If he paces himself. But
no. When you're young, it's a different thing. He's
it
35
is
now.
different. It is different.
Yeah,
He
he's
can't, and I don't think
built
he say he's
everything.
gonna play like Luca. You don't have to like don't give him word for word. I mean, but he's probably saying he's gonna tap into that. That doesn't mean he's gonna
No,
do
he
exactly.
said Luca went to the final by playing the way he plays. He was playing in Houston, so he's gonna try to play like that this year. He's trying to,
Try to try.
yeah.
Right? We could all
Why,
try, but
why can't they go
I could
over,
try to play like
over 41?
Melo at the ball court tomorrow if I
Why, why
want
why
to.
can't why can't they go over 41?
Well,
They have a bench. Like, why can't they go
look,
over
okay,
41 in one game?
okay. First of all, I'm not even gonna read the ESPN. Okay, where did you get this from? Bet 365. This lineup.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, that makes sense because it's disrespectful. Why would they even put Terrence Mann and then what's his name? What's my guy's name there? Jones. What's his name? Derek Jones, is it?
No,
Yeah, Derek
I
Jones.
got it on a different website. I just got a picture. I'm not sure who's gonna start, but who do you
Okay,
have on
so
the
let me
side?
pull up the depth chart because there's no way Powell doesn't start. Okay,
Paul was
Powell.
a good bench.
I hear you, but can they afford to have him
Honestly,
come off the bench right now? And what are they gonna do? Put Terrence Mann in there?
I know Terrence Mann was coming off the bench, I believe, before.
So they got right now ESPN saying that James is going to be James Harden, Norman Powell, then Terrence Mann at the 3, which I like that better. Kawhi at the 4, which I don't really like that, and Zubac at center.
So
Uh,
you want Terrence Mann to be out of the starting lineup and putting Powell in. That's all
no,
you want.
I like Terrence Mann better at the 3, but let me see how tall Terrence Mann is. I just don't like Kawhi playing the 4. Right? Maybe even put Terrence Mann at the 4 if you have to. Which, I guess. I don't know. If they want to put Kawhi at the 4, I guess. To me, it's and like I said, it's the positions don't
What do
really
you have?
matter. Oh,
What do you have
over and under.
over under? Yeah.
I got the Clippers over, but I got over 41. I mean, I got over 40 wins. You got over 39. I got over 40 wins. Yeah, same thing pretty much.
Okay, okay.
So, but that's what I said. Like, this will be a team that, like, even though they'll be probably at the lower end, they'll still be a tough team for like teams like Sacramento to beat. So we'll watch that closely. I want you to watch games like when they play the Clippers and when they play the Lakers. That'll let you know where they stack up. But yeah, if you want,
Mm-hmm.
we could move on. How many more we got left? Did we? Yeah,
Uh,
yeah, we did. So we
yeah,
got
we
a
just
lot.
had
We got a lot
we got
knocked off.
like 10 more left, so we could do them fast now. Indiana, quick,
Um,
quick. Ken.
so Indiana, let me see. Indiana. Yeah, I don't. Okay, let me see what I got down. Let me go off of what I got down first. So, are you saying you want to do the over under last, right?
Yeah, just a little thing to talk about him and over and the last.
Okay, so first of all, Mathurin. Let me go to the depth chart. Last thing I seen Mathurin out of the starting lineup, which sometimes ESPN does have their way of, but most of the time ESPN is pretty spot on. So, Mathurin, how he worked his way out of the starting lineup, I'm not sure. I'd like to see if he could get himself back into the starting lineup. Let me look at their starting lineup right now, actually. So they got Tyrese Halliburton, Andrew Nembhard. Shout out to Nembhard. He's a Canadian. So is Benedict Mathurin. Aaron Naismith at small forward. Pascal Siakam at 4. Shout out to Pascal. And Miles Turner at the 5. So they got a nice, looks like a nice solid team. And Aaron Naismith, I said before, I think Benedict Mathurin will replace him. But who knows? Maybe Aaron Naismith is the man for the job. But I will be watching that to see how that goes. Um, and we'll see, man. Whether there be over and under.
Mm-hmm.
What do I got? I got I got under. I got under 47 wins. So I
Yeah.
think it's gonna be tough, man. It's not gonna be an easy season. And whether how much wins they get, it's not gonna matter to them. To them, they just want decent positioning in the playoffs, or they just want to make sure they're not in a playing spot, and then they got to figure out how to win games in the playoffs. That's really gonna be their focus.
Exactly. Yeah. Last year the this is 47 was pretty good last year that they got. You don't think they could get 50 this year?
They could, they could,
Uh,
but I'm not. I wouldn't
I'm
put
just
my money on it.
yeah. I'm just looking at the team. I'm like, which one of them is like a star? Is there a superstar on this team? I don't see any. So
That's the
yeah,
thing.
like
And I know you're not big on Halliburton being a star. He made the All Star team, so he's
yeah. When I
definitely a
said
star.
superstar, a borderline superstar. I don't see it. I don't see any borderline superstar. I see Pascal, scaredy cat in Toronto. Couldn't even take them to playoff. Not a star for sure.
So you're saying
Miles
every
Turner.
team has a borderline superstar,
Uh, no, 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 no,
or
no.
every
I'm
team
saying
that's gonna
they don't.
compete. Every team
They
that's
don't
gonna
have.
like compete.
Come on, they don't have a borderline superstar. Superstar is one, and then borderline superstar, and then star is one. But they don't have a borderline superstar on the team. Miles
So you
Turner
say he's not
is
a borderline superstar. That's You're saying that you don't see him
star.
being a superstar, so he'll be stuck as an All Star.
Which one?
You
Halliburton?
say Halliburton, like the best that he'll be is an All Star caliber player.
Yeah, Halliburton in not making All Star this year. Let me tell you that.
Right, all he
So
has to do is the same thing he did last year.
you know that All Star was in Indiana?
Yeah, I guess. But they had a decent positioning. The Pacers had a decent positioning at the point. I think they were like second or third or something.
Yeah, yeah, something like that. All right,
So
let's move on to these. Who knows? They whipped Milwaukee in the what the playing tournament.
yeah,
Like
so
what the hell? Like yeah, not
they have
it wasn't this
flashes.
year
They
though.
have flashes.
Yeah,
But I think they
flashes
could
and
use another player though. We'll see how they
uh,
do.
Halliburton have a funky shot. Only if Mathurin become that star that I think he could be, then team will change. But I don't see. I see some mediocre player right here still.
I think
Sorry.
you're right about Benedict, man. But I guess that's what it's really hinging on, like his timeline. If this is his
Yeah.
year, I think he helps them catapult.
Yeah. His body's there. It looks like he could do it. He had to make up his mind, man. You know.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So Houston, what I got for Houston? Houston, we got a problem. Do we got a problem, Houston?
playing this
Uh,
year. You had them last year playing.
yeah, that was our for sure. That was our lock-in team where we were like, this is for
We
sure team.
we won. I thought they get them like 37 when they got 41 last year. So
No, wait, hold
last year,
on. Didn't wasn't it over 30 though?
yeah, they got them like 37 last year. They got 41, right? So you won. You won the bet. You sure you the sure win last year.
Yeah. Well, to tell you the truth, I don't see. Okay, it's over for. I don't see where I had them here. I don't know why. It's really weird. Okay,
Only
here it
three
is.
this
Okay,
year.
okay, here it is. Okay. So first names that come, I'm thinking Amon Thompson. Like like they got him for a reason. They got Amon Thompson, then they got Van Fleet. So I guess the timeline. I guess they're being patient. They're not in a rush, but I would like to see Amon Thompson at some point move into the starting lineup, right? Because that's what they
You want
got
to
him
get rid of
for.
Van Fleet?
I don't want to say that, but maybe you shift Amon to the two, and you let him play with Van Fleet, maybe, or even at the three.
No,
But then
they
somebody's
have
gonna have to
drafts.
come out. Hmm?
No, these three these three draft pick gotta be in the starting lineup. They moving forward with them.
The three
Jalen
drafted, right?
Green, Shangun, and Smith. Those three, and plus these two money making guy that they got in the free agent.
Hmm.
You can't change his lineup, man.
No,
Even
you're
Van
right.
Fleet at the end of his contract, you gotta put Thomas was Ahmed thing in it, give him
At
some
the end
time.
of his contract, what?
At the end of Van Fleet contract, you gotta put these guys in to
Who
replace
I'm?
and yeah.
Yeah, I
How
think
long
that's.
how long did Van Fleet sign for? Because
I think
if
two,
it's three
right?
years, two,
Or three.
okay,
Three?
so maybe probably it's 3 or something. It was a big money, guys. It was some big money.
Yeah, I thought it
Maybe
was
3 years.
2 years.
2 years. Okay, so yeah, so like you could start Van Fleet and then put thing in when you know the season is not going nowhere. You just put Thompson
Yeah,
at the end.
yeah, yeah. That's possible.
Hmm.
But so what do you think? Over under?
It's a tough one. It's a tough one here, man. Hey,
Yep. I do have under.
you told me Shangun was supposed to be uh yeah Joker. Is it,
Well,
that's why
flashes.
I see.
He
I see
shows
it.
you little flashes.
It racked up the numbers till I could see the numbers going up. Assists, rebound, points.
And
Those are
assists,
going
yep,
up.
points.
Yeah, those are going up. Yeah, I like the under too. I,
You say
I like
under?
the under too. Yeah,
Yeah,
do
yeah.
I
But
do like the
I'm gonna
under.
be watching them close, man. I want to watch them. I want to see Reed Shepard, their rookie. Uh, I think they got him. Oh no, they don't got him started. But yeah, so Van Fleet, Jalen Green, Dylan Brooks, Jabari Smith, and Alpern Shamgoon. They
Could
have a
only
good squad, man. They have even a bench. They got Terry Easton coming off the bench, Steven Adams, Amin Thompson, Reed
Steven
Shepard,
Adams.
Aaron Holiday,
Wow,
Cam Whitmore,
damn. Hey,
Jeff Green,
uh, Jeff Green too. Well, even though these guys are all on and well, coming off the bench,
Jashawn
it's not
Tate.
like
They
he's
still
killing.
got Jashawn Tate,
Yeah, for sure. This team is gonna be going. Yeah,
but
at
we
least
got them
40 wins
under.
though. I have them 100 too. It's just like
What
them and
did
Lakers are gonna share some lose. I mean, could they beat Lakers? Who could they
say
actually beat?
44 wins didn't even get you in the play-in spot last year?
I know.
That's a
That's
tough
crazy.
one, man. I don't know why I got them under, man. But we'll watch them closely, man.
They're
Maybe
still in
that
the
we should this should be
learning
the one
phase.
we change.
Learning phase, man. They're still in learning phase. I'm having 37 was low last year, so that's why we put him over. But 43 is improved from last year, anyways. But they still never get him in playing. Are they better than Lakers though? Are they better than Clippers? I'm not
Well,
sure.
and I think they're at least a playing team, though. They should be
I'm thinking
at
if everything
least,
even out next year,
or
maybe.
at least strive. They're gonna at least strive for like 45, 46.
So you're gonna change it?
Yeah, I think that one I might have to change that one. I haven't changed any still. This is the
So
first one.
you want to change that one?
Yeah, it's the first one I'm gonna change still.
Okay, we'll put it on the record that you change it.
Yeah.
Yeah, put on the record that you put over 37.5, 43.5. Okay, okay.
I mean, their
Yeah,
squad is kind of, when I look at their squad, man, I'm like, whoa, like, they actually got a squad, yeah.
that's
Like,
a
they
good
got a
squad to play
bench.
that.
The starters aren't even that bad. I mean, Jabari Smith, Dylan Brooks, Jalen Green. Jalen Green could be good this year, you know.
Yeah, but he has a baby too.
Yeah.
By
See?
this older girl.
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. I did hear about that. I
Yeah,
heard
that's
about
personal life. Let's move on. Wow, 11:30 already. Okay, let's move
All right,
on to
cool. How
thing.
many we got left?
Um, like three more. Okay, so
All right, we'll just
Golden
knock
State.
them out quick because we're gonna be back anyway, so we don't gotta take too much time, man. So
All
I'll
right, so
just
we'll
go.
finish up
I'll
quick.
just go. Yeah, I'll go with what I got. Then we'll come back. We'll come back at them, man. So okay,
Yeah,
so let me
yeah.
go to the Warriors. Where's the Warriors? 43. What do you think though? You think
Under. Thing was like Sam Mitchell and those guys on NBA TV, like way under,
way under, eh? Yeah, I got
under.
under too.
They're like way under. There's no way. Team is looking at them on paper and saying this is supposed to be a win for them, right? Even though right now in preseason they're 4-0. I don't know why. I don't know how. I see. I see them 4-0. I don't know if it's fake. It's preseason. I see JJ Redick as a coach. It's, not sorry. I see Steve Kerr as a coach
Mm.
playing yeah, just going on good, man. It's playing players and players hitting tree. Um, they they do have the two best 3-point shooter last year.
Who?
Buddy Hill, Buddy Hill,
Oh, Buddy Hill. Yeah, Buddy Hill.
but Buddy Hill
I
and
think he's
thing, man.
coming off the bench. Let me see. I think he's coming off the bench though. Yeah, they got Podzimski starting, Wiggins,
Yeah,
Kaminga. I
but
want to see how Kaminga does. Podzimski.
Buddy Hill
But
is
it's
thing,
gonna be a tough one. Don't worry, you're gonna be biting your nails because it's gonna be close.
man.
We
So you
went
got it under
under,
though.
but yeah, I'm gonna stick with it. But that could be a
Yeah.
close one.
Okay, so what's your take on the whole team? Playoff? No playoff?
Uh, you know what? It's hard for me to say, but remember Curry's getting at that point now where it's like it's really either or, right? So he's
Yeah.
probably trying to see if there's any hope. He'll probably give them one season to try and see, okay, where is this gonna go, and then he'll
Mhm.
try and get the best of his what his talents can offer to end his career. Because there's no reason why he should end his career You see what I'm saying? Like, I get it. Golden State's been good to him, but what is he gonna do? Just end his career there? Like, spend out 5 more years there for what? Might as well try and compete for another chip. So I think that's gonna happen,
Go to the
and they'll go
Lakers.
into full rebuild mode.
Yeah. Maybe I guess. Why don't they just retire like they retire Tim Duncan? Certain players, on the same team, draft him, retire him.
Yeah, but that they have to like that. That's if that's what they want. Tim Duncan wanted that.
Oh, okay. Well, Toya Curry don't want that.
Hey, if Curry wants it, then Golden State won't let him go anywhere. Why would they?
Yeah,
As long as
they
Curry
did.
stays in Golden State's good.
They did
'Cause
it
people-
to Clay. They got rid of Clay.
yeah, but that's what I mean. Curry's the last one they got. Curry's a generate court. Curry's like Jordan. You don't just trade off Jordan, or you don't just trade
Mhm.
off. You don't trade off Larry Bird. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. You keep your franchise player, your top players, man. Keep them
Yeah, man. He's the face. He's like the face of the Warriors,
face of the NBA right now. To the
pretty
face of
much.
one of the face of NBA. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
because
one of
that
the face of
remember, and then we talk about generational talent. He changed the game too, so
Big
you can
time.
put him up there with Jordan, if not even more than LeBron, pretty much.
Of course, LeBron didn't change the game like that.
That's what I'm saying. He
Definitely.
changed the game. He changed the way kids play the game and all that shit.
Yep. They were all trying to hit three now.
Yeah, and now they're trying to hit the three and turn it and walk away now.
Okay. All
They-
right. Let's finish off with that team. Okay. So Detroit now. Last year they had like the biggest losing streak, like record and losing streak, right?
Yeah, no, I'm
But
gonna give them more wins for sure. I'm big on Cade Cunningham. They're probably not gonna be that much better, but I think they can't do what they did last year again.
no, no,
Yeah,
no, no,
and
no, no,
yeah,
no.
they can't afford to be. I think
14.
that I
They
think
got 14 wins.
yeah, and whether you want to say if they were in the race for Wembanyama or not, I mean it didn't end up the pick just everything just shot up in their face because they didn't get the pick they wanted. And things just so they can't do that again. So they're just gonna have to play, and they're gonna have to rough it out in terms of trying to make their roster better because it's gonna be rough days for Detroit. They're gonna be trying to figure out how to make a trade, how to make a pick.
They can only get better, or does the team get better? They got to play better.
They'll
They have
get
the
better,
talent.
but how much better? I mean, right now they're trying to figure out how they could be a low end team how they could even get to a play in. They can't even get there right now. They're trying to figure
Again?
out how to do that. Their playing aspirations are for next year. They're not even for this season. They're for the next season.
But I don't think they even need a draft pick. They, they don't need a top draft. They already have the number one pick kid right there. Plus they have some players in the middle, in the top two, same way too. So they have everybody they need. Those guys gotta perform. Right?
Yeah, I guess they do, but I mean, Jalen Duran still got to see what These guys are still growing, so we'll see.
Yeah. So you have them over 25, I guess. 26 over 25.5.
Yeah, it might only be a couple of games over, but
Yeah, here come the big dog and big dogs with was it Westbrook, Westbrook?
oh yeah, 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 yeah. That's an addition, but Don't think it's gonna make that much of a difference though.
Last year they got 57 win. This
Yeah,
year,
they need to make another move. Yeah, because I don't know.
Mhm.
Because right now Christian Brown is the only one that I'm like, is there gonna be a lot of pressure on him to try and? There's a lot of pressure on him.
Really, and plus, Jamal Murray is a disappointment, man. For Canada, I heard he plays so bad. It's like doesn't even belong in the NBA. The way he was playing,
Yeah,
he
well,
plays
he's
really
got
bad.
injuries and stuff, so
I always
I
got
mean,
injured. I mean, when is he gonna be healthy? Like when we gonna see a healthy Jamal?
never, never gonna be healthy.
I
Actually,
mean,
never. Let me not say that. I'll knock on wood. But
Curry was once injured like crazy too, and then he just started getting healthy, turned to be the best 3-point shooter, changed the game, won a
has
couple
Denver
championship.
has Denver has Denver gotten better though from their championship? Like
Mm-mm, no,
how much are they any closer to where their championship year?
no, they, they, they need a next top player, man. They need a next. Well, team is pretty good still. It's just
The
uh,
thing is though,
one difference
big
from
on the
Carolina.
I was big on the growth of what do you call it?
PC.
Michael Porter Jr.
Yeah,
I was like really depending. Aaron Gordon's really good. We know he's been really good, and obviously Jokic, you know what he's gonna do. But like you really need guys like MPJ. You know Murray's not gonna be healthy, so just don't worry about that. But when you're dealing with all that stuff, you gotta have guys like MPJ shine. That guy has to score like 19, 20 points a game.
well,
And his size and
you're gonna have it
ability,
more
he's
easier.
like 6'10". He could shoot the ball. He could put the ball on the floor. I don't see what the problem is.
Somewhere I would say it's over though, but I'm not sure. You actually have under here?
Do I? I don't know. I don't. I have to check. I don't.
What do you have? I would say over. I don't know why.
I'll just go with what I got here because I was at a more
Hmm.
clearer mind when I wrote it down. So because it was earlier in the day. What do I have here? Wait, hold on. Did I pass it? Because you said you got over. Yeah, I put
I would
under. I
say
got under, man. I got
what you want
under.
to pick?
I got under. I think they're gonna go battle with the rest of the teams for positioning in the playoffs, and then the playoffs might come and they might demolish. But I think they're gonna battle hard in the season. It's gonna be a tough season, man.
Hey, they still have star player, man. I mean, Jamal when he played with Joker, both of them play really really good. 2 stars.
But he's not getting better in terms of health. It's not getting better. It's only getting worse.
Jamal Jamal Murray, the kid,
Yeah.
man, he's still young.
In
The
terms
kid
of his
is
health, he's getting better.
he's still young.
Look, okay. Is his health getting better? Is he getting healthier?
Mm,
Like, is his injuries less and less every year, or is it more and more?
he's 27. He's not even 30 yet. He still have time.
Okay, but what is that in reference to? That's what I'm saying. I'm saying like, what? I don't get that. You must be hearing something different. I'm saying about his injuries. I'm
I
not
know
saying
he's
about his
injured,
age. I'm saying his injuries. Is his
but
injuries better, or is
his
it
injury
gotten worse?
is a little small, nagging injury that it should just get better by on its own, man.
Okay,
It's a
well,
small
I've
injury.
never seen it. That's why I said. That's why I'm like, just play with Jamal the way he is. You know he's gonna be injured. I'm like, just deal with it. Well, I'm not gonna go into the year thinking, oh, Jamal's gonna be healthy this year. No one
Yeah,
said that. Nobody said Jamal's healthy.
yeah. Jamal for his own legacy need to be healthy. Need to make an All Star game this year. That's what he needs. He needs to do. Say Jamal
Yeah,
Murray is
and
an All Star, and
no,
and,
I
and,
hear
and,
you.
and
I agree
he
with
will
you.
feel
But
better
guess what?
in his own self. Or the
No, I agree with you. But guess what though? When I watched the Denver preview and that when they're talking about Jamal Murray, they're not saying that he's healthy. And you know when their players healthy, they're quick to say it. They're like, "Yeah, he looks
yeah.
great." You know, he's
Hmm.
but they're not saying that.
This guy should have. I guess we can't complain. Play for Canada. He didn't have to play for Canada. He could have sit out.
Yeah, and he was
Maybe feel
hurt.
better.
They actually didn't want him to play.
They
That's
didn't
why
want
I
him to
think
play
they
too.
pulled back his minutes. Huh?
They didn't want him to play.
Yeah, from what I know, Denver didn't want him to play because they know he's hurt.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Right?
Mm,
So that's what I'm saying. Me knowing these things, that's what I'm saying about Murray. And when I look at the team, I know what we're gonna get from Murray. We're gonna maybe get a good playoff. He's a guy you gotta load manage him throughout the season.
sure. All
Just
right,
want him to
all
be
right.
ready for the playoffs, hopefully.
We have the under. We have like four more teams.
Oh, four
Okay,
more? I
so
thought this was the last one.
yeah, I was looking at it. I was like, no shit. It's 30 teams in the league. Okay,
All right,
let's
cool,
quick.
cool. All
So
right, let's do it.
lot of
Let's do it.
teams. Yeah.
All right, so
Okay, so
like you know what, I really like the Mavericks, man. Aren't we on point 100%? The first time the Mavericks made the trade, people would say, "Oh no, they're gonna Kyrie's gonna leave. Look, it's never gonna work out." I said exactly this. I said the first year they're not gonna make the playoffs. Growing pains. It happens with every team. Okay. The next year they're
mm,
gonna figure out they're gonna gel. They actually preceded what I thought they would do, and they actually went to the finals. I wouldn't have thought they would have done that. But
mhm.
yeah, but even the addition of Derek Lively, Gafford was a good addition too. There's a lot of good things they did. Now they got Spencer
Clay.
Dinwiddie back. Mhm.
You like Clay? You like Clay? Clay Thompson?
Yeah, Clay Thompson. I mean, shoot, the guy that definitely mentioned that. It's still got to see how it's gonna, play out on the court. But why not? A guy like Clay Thompson, why wouldn't it work, right? He
What do you have? The over under? What do you have? What do you have? I have the
I'd say
over. What do you have?
over. I'm definitely gonna go over, man. I just like them. I think they're gonna be up there with Oklahoma this year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we'll see. But I
49 is not.
like them.
It's not much. 49 wins is not much. They started off bad last year. I'm thinking this one should be a lock for the top picks. I'm thinking
I honestly,
49.
this is a lot for me still for sure.
Yeah, 49 shouldn't be bad. I thought it was two team left. Okay, so we'll skip to the next one quick. All right, so
Okay.
Cleveland is a team that you said they're not going anywhere. They're like right at the same place every year. Every year they make playoff in the fourth place, in the third place, in the fourth place, in the fifth place. That's where they
Yeah.
stay, right?
Every year they're just good, and that's what I see again. They're just gonna be good, a good team,
Well,
which is good.
last year
It's not bad to be a good
they were
team,
fourth.
huh?
They were fourth last year. They were in the
Hmm.
fourth spot last year.
Hmm.
And next year they'll be in the fifth. Maybe they find they were in the third, right? So
Yeah, yeah.
and
Maybe they
they
could
come out of the playoffs easy.
easily.
Yeah,
Which they put up a fight last year, no? Didn't they take some team to game seven?
yeah, they did. They
Yeah,
did put up a fight last year.
they put up a fight.
Put up
I
a
don't
fight.
even think we'll see a fight like that. But it's and you know what? let me just slow down a bit. I do like Evan Mobley, man. So I hate to talk like that over his career like that, but yeah, man. And hey, he's got to do the work. He's got to prove me wrong. Like I said, the greatest players in the world have proved me wrong. So even Mobley could go ahead and do that.
They're
But
young.
also, hmm hmm
They're young. They still young. Mitchell is still young.
well,
Uh,
Mitchell, he's getting up there in age.
he's getting up there still, but maybe they want to take a top spot this year.
Yeah,
Maybe
they
they
have
want
to
to take
go
it,
for that.
maybe they want to take it from Philly. Maybe they want to take it from Boston to let them feel better about themselves to say they're the better team, and then playoff we just see what happens.
I like the thought of that though. And that's very possible. So where do I did I already say where I got them?
I have them over, but what do you have them?
Because I like what you said there. I wasn't thinking about that, and I might have them under. Actually, no. Actually, you know what? I do have them over. Yeah, I do have
Hmm.
them over. I do have them over. But guess what? If they have a 50-game season, right?
Hmm.
50 or even 51 games, right?
Yeah.
And then go to the playoffs and get bounced out in the first round, then what?
Well, that's when they give up on you guys,
Blow it
guy
up.
Donovan Mitchell. Like,
Yeah,
yeah, go
blow it
play,
up.
go to Denver. Then Donovan, go to Denver. Go to a different team. You know,
Yeah.
yeah,
So
that could be the case on that one.
yeah, I
Yeah.
agree. So
Okay. So,
they
so
might have a good
I will
season, but they better have a good playoff too. They got
exactly playoff have to play good. Here comes a team that on the verge of dung. I actually seen ball Lanza ball play today in
oh
Philly.
like he played on the game.
Yeah, he's back now.
Okay, that's pretty good. That's good to hear. It's unfortunate though, just the Bulls period, their situation. Obviously DeRozan's gone.
Hmm.
High hopes, right? I think we like the Bulls. We like these players. I like Kobe White. I like Ball. I like Zach Levine, Patrick Williams, Vooch. All these players I like, but it's just not gonna cut it.
He's gonna
It's just-
they, are they blowing it up because DeRozan could actually get them 10 more winning, but yet you put Denver DeRozan over Sacramento, you think Sacramento won't go over 10
no,
more
that's
wins? I
totally
mean,
different. Totally different conference. Everything's different. Yeah, you can't
yeah,
compare.
yeah, yeah, it's two different things, but yeah, they have them 28 wins and they got like 39 last year. I mean, what the hell?
Yeah, I don't think I got them. I got them over, but mine is over 27. So I got 27.5.
That's a good amount of
28.
money.
Yeah, I think they should get maybe 30 wins, maybe. But that's if they keep everybody, and I don't think that's gonna happen. I think Zach Levine probably get traded, and then
Yeah,
they're gonna go for the top pick.
yeah. Why not? Why not try for the top picks?
Yeah,
Why not?
but I
Why
took
not
a
try for
gamble,
the top
and
picks?
because but you know what the thing is though, when I do the over and under, I have to go with what they got. I can't be like, oh, but they're gonna get rid of Zach Levine. I just gotta go with, oh, if they're gonna
Yeah,
keep the
yeah. You
team
can't.
like,
Yeah, exactly.
yeah,
You know, he'd probably get traded, but like, why? Well, that's why. That's why they have them on 28 because
hmm
it should be at least 35 or so if Zach was playing, and Zach is healthy.
yeah.
They
So,
probably have it to say he's gonna be traded soon.
yo, Matas Buzelis looks good though, man. They're rookie, man. Watch out for that guy.
Good.
Good.
Here come another team that basically was it's like on the they're trying to be a top team to get Cooper Flag.
Yeah,
What are you
but I
saying?
don't think so. They're
What
too
they
good
really
for
do?
that. They're too good
Too
for
good.
that. They're gonna compete this year and try and get in the playoffs.
Too good with 21 wins? I don't know about that.
When last year,
Yeah.
totally different. They made a lot of additions. Miles Bridges, they got Grant Williams, they got Mark Williams, who's gonna get better.
Miles
Not even
Bridges.
to mention
What
Brandon
team?
Miller.
What team? Miles Bridges was on. You say Miles Bridges. What team was he on?
Before Charlotte,
He was. Yeah, he was at Charlotte. Wasn't? Isn't that his team?
yeah, so I'm saying before. Yeah, I don't remember a team before Charlotte.
Okay. Yeah. So they had him last year. He did none.
He
They
wasn't
they
there.
had.
He was like he was barely there.
Was he hurt?
And then when he came back, they were playing pretty decent. So they got him. They got the rookie. They got Tijon Saloon. They got Mark Williams. They got a backup to Mark Williams. I think Nick Richards or something like that. They got a decent team.
Grant
A
Williams.
team, yeah, Grant Williams. I think they should get
Yeah.
over 30. I think they should get over 30 wins.
Wow.
Probably 32, 33, maybe even
33.
34, 35.
Yeah. I agree. They could get up there.
But that's the
I
thing,
don't
though.
see
You
that.
see, you might. I think the way you're thinking of it, you're thinking of they gotta have 40 wins. It doesn't have to be 40. They could get 33,
Hmm. That's
but they're
true.
gonna
True.
need guys to be. I can't go off of LaMelo Ball's gonna get hurt. I need all these guys to be healthy. Remember that.
Hmm.
I can't be like, oh
Exactly.
man, this guy's gonna get hurt. All those guys gotta be healthy.
Okay, so Boston last year 64 win. I don't know what happened. Like, they were beating every team. They were way better than everybody.
Yeah, I think
If
they're
you're going
gonna.
by record, they're so good. They're the best team,
Yeah, and I
and they
think
did win.
I think they'll probably put it in cruise control a little bit. Porzingis is injured right now. I think they're gonna have to just really figure out how to keep themselves on top, right, and win another championship. So in order to do that, you really got to get to the playoffs without injuries. So winning 60 games is not going to be their priority this year. I mean, I think they had a point to prove last year. They did prove their point. They made they had the best record, got to the finals, won the championship. Now their focus is on winning another one. So I don't think you're gonna see them uh, get a 60 game. I think they'll be more like around 58 and under. So
Hmm.
I'll go below. Let me see if that's what I got here. Yeah, that's what I got. So yeah, no,
Usually they drop. Well, you see, last year they had a might too, and they actually beat go over last year. We we had them under. We thought they would slow down, but no, it didn't slow down. Yeah,
yeah, but they had a
keep it up,
point to
man.
prove though. They had a point to prove.
Yeah, because thing beat them big time. What's the name? What's the team name? Freaking Miami beat them that time.
Yeah, that was rough.
Yeah, because Miami beat them. Like, you know what? Let's try the thing now. Let's try to win games. So that would better than them.
Well, how many teams left? Oh,
Let me
two.
do Brooklyn Twitter. Two more. Yeah.
Hmm?
How much teams in the NBA? Why are we? Oh yeah. I put an extra thing. Yeah, yeah, two more. So it
Okay.
was Atlanta.
Okay, yeah.
Atlanta 36.
So yeah, Zachary Rissasher. I definitely want to see this guy move into the starting lineup. I know they got him there right now, but from what I heard, I think DeAndre Hunter might have that position right now. He could lose it, and his days in Atlanta could be numbered. But Atlanta it's really patience. Does Trey Young have the patience? Because he's really gonna have to be patient to allow this team to grow. Right. I love his combination with Jalen Johnson. So that 1-2 punch is really going to be good. I think those three players are going to be the three big name players in the future: Trey Young, Risa Shea, and Jalen Johnson. Uh, it'd be nice if Oniko Congo would be that name in place of Capella, but Capella doesn't look too bad right now. So we'll see. But right now I'm gonna give them. What do I got here? I'll go with what I got. I got over. So, but I got over 33.5. So I don't know what's going on. This is the biggest jump I've seen
Yeah,
out of all of our. I got 33.5. You got 36.5.
that's a massive thing. I gotta check that one and see. I know
Yeah.
I'm on the 365 right now. Look,
Hmm. I'm
looking at
thinking
it,
most likely
and
yours is the more up to date then. Because mine I got off.
Atlanta 36.5 is right for today.
Hmm. All right.
Monday,
Well, at least
October
it's up to
20.
date. So we'll go with yours. We'll go with the 36.5.
You want it over?
Damn. Damn. I gotta go
Okay.
over, man. I just have to. I just have to, man.
36.5.
The Hawks gotta figure that out. They got too much talent to not go over.
Somehow I don't see the, the number one pick in this year draft is not even number one pick. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
that's what people say.
what is
That's
he?
why I
What is
don't
he
go
good at?
off of it. What? What?
So why did they pick him? I
How
don't.
would you? No, but what do you got to? I mean, when you see players, right? Like when you did you see Giannis as a number one pick when he was picked at what, like 15 or 20 or something like that?
Just this guy got number one, and it's like, what
No,
he
but
good at?
was Giannis the number one pick?
No, Giannis was the number one. Giannis was way high,
And
but
he didn't look like a number one pick either.
no,
But
he
does he
didn't look
look
like
like a
number one.
number one pick now?
Well, he wasn't a rookie, so he's not a rookie now. But when he was a rookie, he
No,
was
but
number
does he
one.
look like right now the type of player that you're seeing? Does he look like you would have thought he should be like you like if you never knew what pick he was, would you have thought that he got picked at 20?
No, no, you look at him and say, "Oh, this guy probably picked number one, number
Exactly,
two,
right?
at least the top five." Yeah,
That's what I mean. So this guy's picked
Zach
number
Play.
one, and people are like, "Oh, this, that," right? But you have no clue until it happens.
Only if this guy is going to play like Luca, then I could say he's something else. I don't see him
Yeah,
as
but
no.
these okay. You see, while me and you are going to
Yeah,
work, right? You got people who go and buy a coffee and got their books and their iPad, and they sit down and watch these people play for years.
hmm
So that's what I mean. That's their job. That's what they do.
yeah. Are they going to be right? Nobody knows.
That too, they do
Right?
get it wrong. They do get it wrong sometimes, but a lot of
Yeah,
times they don't.
yeah. They shouldn't. I mean, if everybody's saying it, usually they're right.
Yeah, a lot of times they don't. Very rare times they get it wrong, but that's rare.
Yeah, look at this
So
guy
what did
now.
we get? We gave them. I gave them over, right? So we'll see. We'll see how that goes.
They got over. Okay, so for the last team, let's finish it at the 3 hours mark. We had 2 minutes for this. Uh,
All right.
for
Well,
this team,
mhm.
Brooklyn, 19-1. I
Brooklyn,
mean, 19-1 is ridiculous.
that's ridiculous, man. Yeah, and I see a streak. I see a streak. I see a winning streak somewhere in the season. Maybe a couple times they'll get a couple of winning streaks. So
I mean,
yeah, I think. Wait, but what do I got? Let me see what I got. let me see what I got. My bad, my bad. So I got over, right? So yeah,
Mhm.
I think that's possible. Plus in Brooklyn, they ain't gonna in Brooklyn it's gonna be hard to just go play in Brooklyn every day just losing games, man. They're not gonna let you. You see what I'm saying? They're not gonna make you
Yeah.
feel comfortable in Brooklyn just losing games like that. So yeah.
Wow.
But, mhm.
19.5. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy still.
But I
Yeah.
think they have but it's not their own pick. So they have no incentive to really lose games either. Because the pick
Oh,
they
for real?
have, I don't think unless they got their own pick back, I think we'll check that another time. But if they
Yeah,
got
but
their own pick back, then I could see them just tanking.
I'm pretty sure they should get their pick back and everything. I mean, they did have Kevin Durant, and to trade Kevin Durant, they have to get something back. To trade James
Yeah, but I
Harden,
don't I
they have to
don't know
get
if it
something
was
back.
their
To
own
get
pick
to
they got back.
to trade to trade did they have Kyrie too? They have Kyrie too.
Oh yeah, yeah, Kyrie
They
Irving,
have
yeah.
Kyrie too. To trade Kyrie, who do they really get back? They should be getting picks for all those stars. I mean, they have three stars. And you tell me that
From
you look at the team now, it's full of garbage.
Yeah, from what I know, and I'll do the research on it to be sure, but from what I know, they didn't get any picks back until just now with Michael Bridges. I think we got a
Crazy.
couple of picks back with him, and that's it. But aside from that, they had no picks. They traded off all their picks, and then they lost their players.
Mm-mm.
But don't fact check me on that. I'm gonna have to check that. I'm gonna have to check that again. But yeah, we should end the show, man, because that's 3 hours, man.
Okay, yeah, for sure,
Yeah,
man.
let's lock,
All right,
lock it down.
all
But
right,
yeah, we'll be back at them for sure.
yeah.